Welcome back to the world of Paragon. This is our second session, and just as a quick overview, last session you all came into the nation of Paragon, the most advanced nation in the world, a place that was touched by the gods when they first arrived and is considered the holiest land. As such, they have advanced technology, basically everything here is about a millennia ahead of everywhere else. I do want to do a recap of last session, and I typically have players do it. Terry, you said you are down.
Hi there, I'll do it.
All right.
All right, this first part's going to sound repetitive. We open in the island of Paragon, a land where the gods touched the world at first arrival. Since then, the city of Addis has existed as the most advanced civilization in the world. The crops always yield great harvest, the mines never seem to empty, and the magic is heavy throughout the land. As are the mythical creatures of stories. As are the mythical creatures of stories. Perhaps they all originated from this place. Our adventurers meet in the Addis House, the prime inn and tavern of the city, where two tabaxi proprietors, twins, Brick and Brack, inform our group of the stipend, a sort of newcoming initiation for adventurers to get into the Adventures Guild. Arriving first, we meet Ryoma and Neville, seated at the inn. As introductions are made, Cliff and Braun both join in as a pair at the table. As conversations are made, the twin tabaxi approaches and tells us of a handful of quests that we could take to make progress on our stipend. 2 bounty jobs, one for a woman named Arung, she and her crew wanted alive, as well as a monster with a price on its head, a behir that goes by Daz, with a yellowish skin as opposed to the traditional blue. We get a job possible to transport some supplies, to track down some lost paperwork, and a high-profile job from the sheriff of Addis, Bezic, to investigate the town of Taggart, a farming community a few days south that has gone eerily quiet for the last few days. Not unheard of in the winter seasons, but concerning enough with the summer about. It's like summer season, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. As the party heads out, they shop, fill their supplies, and hear rumors of a strange man named Nico who gives speeches by the Aldhai study? I think I said that right. As well as a Aldhai study, as well as a rock that is causing havoc to nearby settlements as well. With the shopping done, the party heads for the farming settlement of Taggart. As they approach the town from the path above, they notice a number of strange things. 1, the town had a shimmering barrier all around. 2, the town was eerily quiet. And 3, the closer they got, the more it was apparent that there were no people around the town. The group took to investigate the empty streets, the empty houses, as they found clues of missing people, seemingly pulled from time and space, their belongings untouched, nothing stolen, their clothes left in the spots they had vanished, their food uneaten. A strange scene, to be sure. After Cliff nuked his familiar, we decided not to mess with the death circles anymore and scanned them with the magic lanterns that Bezic gave us. Making our way out of town after a few perfect conversations with the sending spell, we approach a bridge to the north of town where we see 3 absolute beefcake chads and a little beta mage belittling the 3 monks who only retort by calling him a wimp little bitch. As we approached the mage who named himself Voss, he asked us if we'd come from Taggart. When we said we did, he told us we would all have to die. And when we asked why, he said he killed all those people, essentially. So we didn't like that answer. We kind of made our way into combat at the end of that session. And we will now enter the second session of Paragon on a bridge north of Taggart as the monks and the wizard begin their attack.
Yes. Woo! That was like professionally written. Jesus.
I did that in the last 15 minutes.
I'd like to offer a correction. I put my rat on the plate of the microwave. Y'all are the ones that pressed the microwave start button. I'd like that to be known
All
right
I'm
now.
saying,
Y'all microwaved my rat.
you made the choice to put your rat in the microwave. It's not my fault that I like hitting buttons.
Yes.
Okay.
To start off, I do not remember what I had said last session. The mage's name was Vaz, right?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Vaz. Okay.
I think
perfect.
the monks called him Vaz. I don't think he said his name was Vaz.
Okay.
If you want to
Vaz,
shoot
I've
me
been
an
a
email,
coward.
I'll shoot this doc to you. I'm gonna keep my recaps documented as well, so you can have them, Ellie.
Sure. I'll send that to you.
Yeah, just DM me your
in a
email
little
at some
bit.
point. It's not important right now. I'm ready to
And I
start.
remember,
I
and I
do want
remember
to
the
start off.
mage being terrified.
Yes.
He wanted to get
start
out, but
off,
pulled it back.
the three monks seemed to be fueled by any attempts of intimidation, and by the time last session had ended, they were all battle ready and fucking pumped. The mage failed 3 intimidation checks from Ryoma, and as such, will have disadvantage on all rolls, including initiation. I
Initiative?
have already, yeah. I have already rolled initiative for them. If you player characters can roll for me real quick, and I will get that organized.
We're not doing roll 20 turn order.
No, I do not know how, and now is not the time to learn.
Okay, just making sure so I don't gotta click my
Please,
token.
ice
Just thinking.
gods, bless me with a good roll.
Neville, you have advantage.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God!
Oh,
Let me tell you a little story about Iron
Neville, you
Oh,
have
thank
advantage.
God.
Oh my gosh, Neville.
Oh, it's a good thing I asked. Look at that.
Neville.
I'll take that 18 though.
Hey,
then-
we got a bad.
Ron, what do you have?
I'm working on it.
Is that-
Oh, shit.
oh, guys. Oh, no.
Wait, does this work on this?
Let me
Thank God
set
I
this
got
up
a
really quick.
jack
It's
of
not
all
gonna be good.
trades.
Oh, can you actually make that a 10? I forgot to add my magic item to the bonus instead
Sure.
of a 9. Thank you.
Do we have anything? Do I have anything I can add to this? No, I don't.
Yeah, the owl. I've seen this one. Crazy.
Oh, not 10.
It could have been so good if it was any other number.
Ugh.
If it were any other number. If it was 2, it'd be 4, though. That's not that much better.
It would be better than 1. Be 100% better than 1, actually. I would say
The fight don't start till I start playing.
Okay, so this is a bad start. Let me put on our combat music. Turn that down just a tad. All right, the battle is going to open as the monk on the right side of the bridge is going to get into a battle position and will quickly kind of flank around the monk next to him and come up to Ryoma's side. He is going to make a multi-attack against you.
do you want to know my AC beforehand?
Yes, please.
My AC is 17.
17. Okay. Let me roll his 3 attacks.
Yikes.
One is a miss, one is a crit, and the other is a miss. So he gets 1 strike on you.
Actually, he missed, so I'm gonna use my reaction to repose. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I can make a melee weapon attack against them, and if I hit, I can add a superiority die to the roll.
Sure.
Does a 22 hit?
A22 does hit, yes.
I do 10 bludgeoning damage, and since I hit, I can also do a superiority die on the attack, right? Or is it only 1 per maneuver, 1 per hit?
I'm unsure. That's a good question for Terry. Terry does not know. I'm going to say just 1 per hit for now.
Okay.
If it's your reaction, yeah, you only get the 1 because you only have 1 reaction.
There's still a D8 to add it to this roll though. So I have to
Okay.
Because you're using your superiority.
1 more damage.
We love to see it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
So he comes up, he makes the first hit, he swings his left arm a lot less like a monk and a lot more like a bad boxer. And just kind of instinctively, do you have a blade, correct?
No, I'm just using my fists.
Okay. Just kind of instinctively, you bring your hand up on the underside of his arm, kind of throwing him off his step. His next hit hits you directly in the chest, dealing 13 bludgeoning damage. And he brings his left fist back around, but because of your earlier hit, it forces him to miss. And that is his turn finished. Clifton. It is your turn.
Alright.
Well, shit, and I'm glad I'm going quickly. As I've already summoned Iron John, I'm gonna say, "Come on, man, let's get in this." And he's gonna take a step forward, and start going after that.
What just happened?
I got Iron John, my construct, out there. I yell
He
at him.
just appeared
He's
from
starting.
nothing. Holy shit.
Oh, no,
I summoned at the start of combat.
Okay,
Yeah, my
okay.
guitar building.
It was the end of last session.
Okay, yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
continue
But
your turn.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna say, Ryoma, why don't you want to work with Iron John and let's make quick work of these fellas, and I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration. I'll tell you what.
Raymond just
Over to-
responds, that helps! Because, like, I just got punched square in the chest.
And question, GM, how is
Yep.
how is flanking? Is flanking a thing or not? In this, because I know some gyms will do it, some won't, because it'll just simplify combat.
I don't. I'm gonna do the rule where if you have one person on opposite sides, you get +2 to your hits.
Okay, cool. That being the case, then. Actually, I'll just have him go there. So I'm going to do that for you, and I'm going to use my main action to... Let me just see if there's mockery. I'm going to look to the monk that's right over here, as Iron John's going to step up here. I'm cast Vicious Mockery, and I'm going to say, man, I can't believe a monk like you would travel with a coward like that. And I need him to make a Wisdom saving throw DC 16.
On which one?
The monk that has the sword.
Okay.
In the icon.
Let me pull up his stat block. A wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom save DC 16.
He got a 13, so he does fail.
Okay, so he takes 5 psychic damage and disadvantage on the next attack.
Okay.
And Iron John's gonna start slamming that wizard. He gets 2 attacks. He's gonna go bop, bop. Oh shit! Natural 20 and a 16.
The 16 does miss, but the first will hit.
Total. Oh, that's a shit die damage. Total of 12 damage.
Total 12.
Against the spellcaster.
Okay. As the construct comes up and starts striking him, you hear Voz go, "Please, we just want to leave!"
That's
Is
too
that
late
your-
for that, fella. That's my
Is that
turn.
your entire turn?
Yup.
Okay, up next, we are going to go into the monk who you just viciously mocked. He is going to turn back to the wizard that you just mentioned, and he's going to like spit at him, and then turn back, and he's going to make 2 strikes at Ryoma. He has disadvantage on the first, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So his first strike is going to be an unarmed, and he got a 12 plus 5. He got a 17.
That is my armor class, so it means to beat that.
And then his second strike is a 19. Let me roll damage really quick.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He's going to deal 22 points of damage. As his first strike, he's going to kind of come up to you real quick, send out just a quick little jab that kind of hits you like on the throat, not very hard, and then follows up with his right hand, which, as you look down, you see is caught aflame. And that's going to deal, I believe I said 22 total.
Oh, Jesus.
After that, we are going to go into the mage's turn. He's going to have disadvantage on everything he does. He's going to make 2 melee attacks on the constructs.
Damn. He's scared.
6 plus 7 was the construct's AC.
I got 17.
Okay, so first is a miss, and second is a really bad miss. And you see as he grabs the mace from his side and kind of like limply swings it more as a like stay away as opposed to like trying to strike. That is going to finish his turn. Neville, it is your turn.
Neville is very angry about the situation. Will command. Do you want Ida to also roll initiative, or just have her go at the end of my turn or beginning of my turn? Or something?
End of your turn.
Okay. Neville would be like, very upset that she's being chastised by monks. So she'll disengage with a bonus action because she's a goblin.
Okay.
And then I I'm just gonna, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on this first guy right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
AC is 16.
Magic Missile automatically hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't have time for this. Yeah, that's what it says. I'll roll the actual die damage.
And then how much damage?
This was it 3 darts?
3d4 plus 3, yeah, first level.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it all.
Wand of Magic Missiles are really good at for just consistent basic damage.
9 damage.
You flick your hand forward, and kind of out of your sleeve come these 3 bolts that strike into the monk, and you can see like it irritates him. Like that pisses him off.
You better start leaving soon, otherwise you'll face the true wrath of Neville Tinderfingers. That's my turn. Oh, I'll send the owl off. There we go.
Okay. Up next, we are going to go into the second monk. He kind of turns around and he sees that the wizard is in trouble, so he's going to step away. Do you take an attack of opportunity?
I don't have a reaction.
Oh, yeah, you use it right. So 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to get on the other side of the construct and make 3 strikes with +2 each.
Yep.
All right. The first is a 17.
Yep. Hit.
A 12, and a 12. So he's going to get 1 hit off. Let me look at his damage.
He's going to take 1d10 points of fire damage for hitting a melee attack within 5 feet of it, but still does hurt him.
Okay. The construct is going to take 10 damage, and then what does the monk take?
5 fire.
Okay. And so he kind of skirts around, gets behind the construct, and takes like a
It's
big hit
hot
straight
metal.
into its back. And then he's like, "Ah, fuck," as he pulls his hand back. All right, Braun, it is your turn
Straight out of the board.
All right.
with Riona on deck.
Will I be able to move through Rioma at difficult terrain, or are you gonna make me move somebody to get through the bridge?
I'm gonna make you. I'll say you can move through allies as difficult terrain.
Okay. So I want to get here. That'd be 20 feet of movement for me to get through Rioma. Kind of puts me more centrally focused here. Can I say... yeah, as I'm right here, I get right in front of this guy. I'm going to use my bonus action to try to shove him with my telekinesis.
Okay.
So
what does he have to do?
I need a strength saving throw, DC 16.
Alright.
Otherwise, he'll get pushed 5 feet away from me.
He rolled a nat 19.
Oh, well, that'll do. You just see Bryce, we're starting it early. Braun makes his way forward, shoots him a side eye. Nothing happens. Just he's upset, but no one really knows what happens.
The monk is kind of like, huh, weird wind.
Weird.
You wouldn't get it.
I think we just got crop dusted.
All right. As I make my way forward, you see water begins to pool around the side of the bridge as this dome of water begins to circle around Braun as he's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Oh.
And what does that do?
I will let you know.
Cool.
I'm still creating the spell.
No, I know what it does. I was just playing VTT. There it is. So for this one, for my flavor, you see a sphere of water, but inside you see stars begin to light up. These little bright lights begin to spin around, and anyone in the range that I do not designate as an ally, obviously I'll designate Neville, Cliff, Iron Giant, and Rioma.
Okay.
Everyone else, is this owl friendly? What's this?
Yeah, that's
my owl.
Neville's
Okay,
familiar.
yeah. Familiar, you chill. Anything within 15 feet of me, when they start their turn, they have to make a saving throw or take damage.
Holy shit. All right. Anything else for
Spirit
your turn?
Guardians is so good.
That's my turn. Braun will
Alright.
smack the hammer on the shield and look to Voss. You might as well just give up.
I'm trying! And with that, Riona, you see as Clifton kind of like runs and like jostles past you, and then you see as this kind of like starry night begins appearing around you. It is now your turn.
Rihanna's gonna brush themselves off, cough a little bit, because ow. I think I'm just gonna punch this guy who's in front of me.
There you
Okay.
go.
I'll take 2 attacks at them. It's a 14 hit.
AC 16 on him.
Okay.
Got that bardic.
You could add it.
I'll save it, I think. I'll attack again. 15. I'll use the Bardic now just because it'll guarantee a hit.
Mhm.
Okay. When you do that, you get to add your bonus, and everyone of your choice within 5 feet of you takes a D8 of thunder damage.
Oh
Wow.
shit.
Or has to make has to make a con save. 16
Okay.
Within 5 feet of me?
of you that you choose.
I'll choose these two monks
So,
that have been
yeah.
fucking me up.
Okay. I'll do that real quick.
I wink at both
it
of
was,
them with both eyes at the same time.
Con saves.
Con save 16.
Cool. The first got an 11, and then the one with the sword got a 13.
Okay, so they both take thunder damage.
Okay. How much?
So roll 6 thunder damage on top of whatever Ryoma does to this fella.
Okay.
Because of guarantee.
I forgot that I empowered my fists before combat started, so I do an additional 1d6 of force damage on every hit.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, your tattoo.
And you can retroactively add that for the hit from earlier as well. I'll allow that since it's early.
Okay.
All right, so roll damage.
So 13 bludgeoning,
Oh my god.
and then an addition. I'll roll the d6 separate. This is the one from earlier, so 2,
Okay.
and 3 on this person.
Jesus Christ.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Okay.
Which gives me 2 more attacks, so that's 1 key point.
I will say, after your first big strike against him, you see you hit him like directly in the middle of the chest, and he like coughs up a little blood onto your hands.
I should say every attack I'm doing is for the purposes of like gameplay non-lethal unless.
Yeah.
I just want to get that out there so I don't accidentally fucking murder this guy.
No problem.
I'll attack again.
Yeah. Go ahead.
24 definitely hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna do a tripping attack, and I'm also gonna do wave open hand. I'm gonna push them 15 feet away, so they have to make 2 strength saves. DC
Okay.
15.
But first he gets a 13, and second he gets a 19.
So he trips. So he's prone now, but he
Okay.
saves. Wait, is wave open hand a save? Let me check. I think it is. But...
I don't think it is.
It must succeed on a strength save.
yeah,
It is. Okay.
Oh,
So that's 7 more damage plus another d6. Another 1 damage.
Okay.
And I will do. How bad did they look?
They look pretty bad. So what's essentially happened is in one good hit, you hit them in the chest. You see as they're like stunned just from the power of it. You trip them and then you like punch them in the jaw as they're on the ground. And like they're there, they're still awake. They might still attack, but holy shit, they are not doing great.
I'll do my last attack on this other monk that's right next to me.
Okay.
Plus 2 bonus for flanking.
Do I get
Correct.
flanking?
Yes.
Iron John.
That's an 18.
That's a hit.
I'm going to do. What am I doing here? What am I doing?
What are any of us doing here?
What am I doing here, y'all?
Y'all, what?
Can I have a quick second to look at my maneuvers to see what exactly I want to do here?
Sure.
This
do
one
we
has a
do?
weapon, right?
Just in the picture, he does not actually have a weapon. One of his hands is on fire, the other is not.
Okay, I'll just do another tripping attack.
Yeah,
And
we should put that out.
I'll just steal this guy's reaction with open hand. So there's not a save for that. I just get to take their reaction.
Okay. And then he got a 17 on a save.
So he saves, so he's not tripped.
Okay. Does he
let
take
me-
damage?
Yeah. 12 plus a d6. Plus 6, so 18 damage.
All right.
Ooh.
And so, Braun, you watch as, like, so far, Ryoma has been very quiet. Ryoma has not, like, opened very much. And then in a matter of 6 seconds, you watch as he pounds this man into the ground and then turns and delivers, like, a massive strike to the guy next to you.
And then I'm going to action surge. So
Holy shit!
2 more attacks.
He said, "I ain't done."
I ain't done. We're not done.
Didn't
So
hear no
going.
bells.
Jesus.
Back in like
Man.
combat notes, I
12
got
misses,
Ryoma
I'm
takes a
barely
fire
sure.
fist. Ryoma is not happy about that.
What did you say, Vite?
12 misses, I think, right?
A 12 does miss, yes.
It'd be funny if I missed both these. Wait, 7?
That does hit.
And I'm actually going to do sweeping attack so I can hit them both with this. So the other
Like
one will
this
just take
guy
I think
and
they
that
have
guy?
to be within 5 feet of each other. Yeah.
It's within 5 feet of me, I believe, but I'll check just to be sure. Within 5 feet of the original target and within your reach. Okay, so yeah, so they're a little bit far.
Okay.
So instead, I think I'll actually just save my superiority die and I'll just smack them.
Okay.
Just smack him one more time.
9
Crazy if you
plus
had a
D6.
pole arm, you could hit this guy and sweep this guy.
14 or 12 damage. Sorry, my math is
Alright.
bad.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll
He said he had the audacity. What do you have left?
Do you have anything else, Vizay?
I have movement. I haven't moved.
Are you gonna use it?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up over this way. I will get an attack of opportunity, I believe, from this monk. The one on my left.
Yeah, so he has disadvantage because he's prone, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So he'll make he'll try and kick out at you. Totally misses. Like you see it and you just you don't even jump over it, you just step over it.
I'm gonna move up this way. This monk does not get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, because he took his reaction.
And is there a way I could get up in this tree somehow?
Climb it?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just to get maybe 5-10 feet off the ground.
I'm trying to figure if I want to allow you because you already used your action and your bonus action.
It's okay if not. I'll stay on the ground if it's not. I don't mind.
I'll say no for now, and then we'll review that later.
I also, Clifton's right. I've been forgetting to add my maneuver damage to all my attacks.
Yeah, because I know you did a tripping attack and all that. So I'm like, let me make sure.
So it's 2 extra D8 that should have been applied to each to one of them each, right?
Okay. So
Yeah,
go ahead and roll
trip-
that.
7 to the first guy who tripped.
How do you want to do this?
I think it's literally I trip them, and as they're falling, I punch them twice in the face and just slam them to the bridge, and I just walk away.
Okay, yeah.
Imagine, Braun's looking in front of him. He's like, all right, I got a guy behind me. And he looks back, and that guy's dead. Oh shit!
Yeah, he's just unconscious.
You see him on the ground. There's a tooth in front of him, and he's
got a
snoring loudly.
Ryoma
has
just
a
grabs a hold of
concussion.
Braun and shoves past me. Oh wait a moment!
And then how much damage on the other guy?
4 more damage on the other guy.
Okay.
Shit.
All right, is that your turn?
That is everything that I can
Monks.
do on the
Right.
defense go.
Monks,
Okay.
man.
I was gonna
fight
say-
monk fighter.
I was gonna say the first guy is gonna go again, but he's conked the fuck out. Cliff, it's your turn.
Oh shit! I haven't seen fighting like that since I left home. Goddamn! Yo, what? You deserve this. You go again, Ryoma. You keep doing that. I'm gonna give another bardic inspiration.
Let's go!
you keep on right on doing that. Iron John, you follow that lead. And it just nods and continues slamming the mage.
Okay, make your rolls.
Actually, I'm gonna move here because I don't take attack of opportunity, and it gets the +2. So he's just gonna move and try and slam. Ooh. Okay, the one will hit the 27 total. I'm sure that one misses.
Yeah.
Josh
And then
continues
which
to
one
roll.
are you hitting?
The lowest
The
number?
mage,
Highest.
the
Okay.
mage still.
Roll damage.
Yep. 16 max damage on that. Nice.
All right. As he's doing it, he's just yelling "Police!" And then you will see as he strikes, you see as he kind of flicks his hands towards the person in front of him and his eyes glow gold for just a quick second, and that's all you notice.
Is that his turn?
That was just a reaction command.
okay.
that he said.
Huh. I'm gonna just take a step to the side a little, and that's gonna be my turn, though. Actually, wait, no, I still have my action. I'm gonna say to the mage with the sword, man, you got a cowardly wizard you're going with, and a guy who got his ass handed to him. I just don't get why you're traveling with these people. And he needs to make another DC 16 wisdom save.
Wisdom.
One
I
with the
think
sword.
Let me look at his wisdom.
You got bad luck with traveling companions, my friend.
He fails again.
2
How much-
psychic damage and disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. It is now his turn.
All right, he needs to make a
Um,
wisdom saving throw.
What for?
Spirit
Oh!
15?
17 DC. He's going to take
Oh god.
13 radiant damage.
Okay.
It is also difficult terrain within 15 feet of me. So he's going to use up an extra 10 feet of movement to get away from me, essentially.
He's not even moving. He turns straight towards you. He's going to make 2 attacks. The first attack has disadvantage, but the mage gave him a +10 to hit.
Oh, shit.
11.
That'll miss.
And then his second strike is with his hand that is on fire. With another nat 1.
Well, I imagine Braun is just enamored by like the lights he's got going on. He's just looking at Voss, and then this dude just hits him twice in the breastplate, and he just looks. Oh, my bad.
Let me look at this.
The
Okay,
roll bug.
he is going to use a special action.
Okay.
He's going to attack 3 times now.
3 additional
more.
times.
Yes.
Oh,
the first
shit.
The first is 16. What is your AC?
21.
Holy shit. All right, that
Heavy
misses.
armor.
Second is a 16. That misses. Third is a 21.
That'll hit perfectly, baby.
All right, so a 1d8 plus 3. You're gonna take 6 damage.
I'm actually only going to take 3 damage.
All right.
Heavy armor master.
Yeah, I take 3 off of bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
As he does that, he turns back to the other monk behind him. Bro, I think we might have made a mistake. And then that's gonna be his turn. It's gonna go into the mage's turn now.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Oh, hold on. I have to make a con save to see if I lose concentration first.
Okay.
Yeah, DC
I
10.
have Warcaster because of course I do. Oh shit! I don't have it. he punches me in the +1 plate armor like 3 times and like bruises his knuckle, and I kind of look sad for a moment. And he hits me right in the chin, and I'm on the railing like, wait a minute, let me catch my breath. that was a dirty hit.
All right.
You literally knocked my lights off.
I am going to make a quick confidence roll for the mage real quick. Okay. He got an 18. 17 plus 1 charisma.
Okay.
I am going to say that he is going to lose disadvantage on everything as he kind of gets back into proper fighting spirit. Let me look at what he can do. I have to pull out my fucking spell book really quick. I hate
Gotta
this.
pull out the spell book? No.
Bro, my other campaign, I had an Archmage NPC helping them fight the final boss, and at one point I was like, he's just gonna dip. His stat block is making this a worse boss fight for me.
He's just like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I left the stove on.
Yeah, he just gave one of the party members a 9th level like a spell scroll for time stop, and he's like, that's how I'm gonna help you. I'm out.
Alright. I need Cliff and Neville to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I can't believe you've done this. Hey.
Okay.
Ah.
Neville's gonna take full. Cliff, you're going to take half damage. Let me.
I'm getting that con save ready for my concentration.
Does shield work for... No, it does not.
How many crits?
So as you watch, you see as the mage kind of like you see he's getting angry, he sees he's getting mocked, and he's like, fuck it! And he turns his hand towards you up in the sky above you two, and he brings his hand crashing down, and a massive flare of blue light floods into the area. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28, 29, 33 total damage as he casts Flame Strike.
Oh boy, I said take 16?
So...
Half?
Yeah, that would be... Is it round up or round down? I think it's round up, so it'd be
Pretty
17.
sure round
right?
down.
Oh, okay.
And then, Neville, did you take full damage?
I took full damage, yeah.
I believe you're out.
I take half because of... I think... What was it? Braun gave me a...
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Well, hold on.
You just
was it-
barely survived.
Wait, what do you have?
I
it
cast
was
Warding
a-
Bond, yeah.
warding bond,
Oh, yeah.
So I take
So that
half
means-
damage, yeah.
So yeah, we
Yeah.
take half, so we split the damage, so it's
Oh,
like...
Ellie,
take-
you know what?
Yeah.
My AC is up by 1 because of Warding Bond. That wouldn't have hit me. I'm still concentrating. I'm gonna need a Wisdom save from the mage.
I did one earlier before you had told me that it canceled out, so I'm just gonna go off that. He got a 16 plus like 4 or something.
Good to go. So he'll take half damage, but everything else is normal.
Okay, how much damage does he take?
I think it was. I'll keep the roll up above because it was a middle of one. I'll take the. I think it was 12. So no, hold on. Okay, I'm just rolling it again. 4.
8 plus 8, 4 damage. That's
Nice.
fair.
Okay, so he takes 4 damage.
You said he cast Flame Strike. Can you not hit all of us with that?
No.
He
Flame
aimed
Strike
it
is
over
small.
here to hit those two.
I'm thinking of a druid spell. No, my bad.
And then he is going to flick his hand towards the monk at his side, and his eyes glow gold again. That's going to be his turn. Neville, it is your turn.
You second-rate mage. And Nevil is
Oh,
going
shit.
to get super angry as she starts running. 5. Use the bone. 25. 25. 30. She just and like a goblin fury, her eyes turn red. She starts making a beeline straight towards the mage. And she because before she makes it there, it's like, you want to see fire? I'll show you fire. And then she casts Nevil's Ball of Fire at level 4.
Oh
Ball
no!
of fire? Hold on a moment.
Help!
No, he checked this with me. So I need a DC saving throw on him.
Yep.
A bright streak flashes from your point within choose.
Spell save 18. Don't look at it. It's not
Blossoms
actually
into a low
16.
roar of an explosion of flame.
18.
Yeah.
It was Dex.
Dexterity, yeah.
14.
14? Alright, so they take at 96 damage. Everyone. Oh, and also since this is level 4, 5 people that can choose can just ignore the saving throw, and are fine. You are fine. You are fine. You are fine. And just making sure no one else is within 20. You're fine. Yeah, okay,
I'm
good.
down.
So all my friendlies are fine, including me.
But all of the enemies are going to take damage.
Yes.
Would you cast this for the 4th level?
I cast this at 4th level, so it's 96 damage.
So do
Rerolling-
they all need to do Dex saves?
Yes, DC 18.
Okay, the monk with the sword got a 24. Mage fails, and then the other monk gets a dirty 20. This monk cannot make the save and will die.
I don't care. So, 8, 7. So it's actually 34 damage because I can reroll ones with my what was it? Elemental Mastery of Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that is
So
Be
34
34.
on the mage.
34 damage. Yes,
And
of fire
then
damage.
what's the half?
The half would be 16, I believe.
Okay.
No,
34 would be 17. Is that
17. Yeah.
All right. You all watch as Neville like bolts past you all, their eyes turning red, and they like jump up and they grab onto like the leg of the mage, and then everything just goes red for a second. And when it all comes back, this monk on the ground is torched, turned like on fire, unmoving. This monk is dead. Let me mark him. These two are still standing though.
Whew.
If you would allow me, I'm probably gonna roll a concentration check. I know it didn't take damage, but Braum was just surrounded in flames. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna freak him out.
Yeah.
He's still concentrating, but whether he's sweating from the heat or something else. Whoa, whoa!
Yeah, so like everyone that's friendly, like it's like a perfect bubble is like surrounding you as the heat just like washes over you.
All right. Do you take damage as well from that?
Nope, I can also designate myself.
You fucker.
Yes,
All right. Is that your turn?
that is my turn. That's my action and bonus action. Oh, and then that's it.
Okay. It's going to go into this monk who is pissed. He's going to run up. He is going to make. Let me look. He's going to make 3 attacks on you. The first has +10.
I'm going to cast shield since he's designating me as attack. I assume it's going for me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The first is a 23. Does that hit?
I have an AC of 16 plus 1, 17 plus 5, which would be 23. So that's a hit.
Okay.
Plus 1
the
for warding
second-
bond.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
did.
going-
Yeah.
Okay.
Second misses, and then third is a nat 20. So you're going to get a crit and a normal hit. Let
Damage.
me pull up his
Oh,
damage.
so 22. Sorry.
Give Weevil the total damage, and we'll cut that in half, and Braun will take half of it.
All right, give me a second.
You're all good. You're all good.
Um.
This math is
So
brought
the-
to you by D&D Beyond.
All right. So the first is going to be 7 plus 3, so that's 10 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And then the crit is going to be it's going to be 5.
So 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Total.
So like 15 total. Yeah. Or
That's
15
gonna be.
total.
We both take
15
7 then.
yeah.
All right. Let me see if he has anything else he can do.
Let me mark down my spell slots while you do that.
Still concentrate.
Yeah. I need you to make a con saving throw for me.
Of course. Give me one second. I'm marking down that one too. All right.
Whose turn? is it?
Constitution. 15.
Okay. You made it, and then I'm going to do another one.
Another one.
I need you to do a. Do you have a spell focus that you're holding?
Yes, I do. That would be my my wand of the war mage.
Roll a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh god, it's
9.
going in the river.
You drop your wands onto the ground, and you no longer have it in your hands.
You think I need that? You fool.
Yes, so you drop.
The magic was in me the whole time.
I think that is his whole turn. Braun, it is your turn.
Was that an enemy's turn just now?
Yeah.
Can I get a wisdom save?
Yes.
Please and thank you.
8 plus 11.
It's gonna fail. He'll take 9 damage.
Okay. It's your turn.
My turn. So these 2 monks are dead.
Yeah. Dead.
But Braun just got nuked in a fireball. 2 people are dead around him. He's not having a good time. Spare the dying wouldn't save them. Yeah, they're dead.
Dead.
Dead. I looked to
5 death saves.
who's in death saves?
I said 5. It's like 5 failed.
Yeah, 5 failed death saves. No kidding. A little shaky. All right. I think things are getting a little out of hand. Why don't we all just put our weapons down and talk this out? He's gonna try to just reach out and grab a hold of this mage so he can't run off.
Okay. Is that a grapple?
Yeah.
So he needs to do strength against you?
He can do acrobatics or athletics, his choice. I have to do athletics.
Nat 20.
Oh, damn.
So you reach out, you grab his arm, and he twists it and breaks the hold immediately.
Yeah, I'm shaky and I'm off balance, so he might even put me on the ground for a second. I kind of flip back up and I'm like, come on, let's just stop this. No one else has to get hurt. And I
You-
I'm alive.
As you say that, he wields his mace at you. You killed them, and that's going to be his response.
That's what he does. He just mumbles for a second and then his turn.
All right, Riona.
Oh, it's my turn. I get to punch again.
Don't kill him. We can
I'm
take
not
him
gonna
to
kill
Basic.
anybody if I don't want to. Okay.
We are not legal officers.
Is second one a free action? It
Bonus.
doesn't-
I don't
Second one
believe
is a
in
bonus action.
I'm not
Power
gonna-
word kill a
yeah.
free action.
Yeah, power kill. Can I just power kill?
I can talk.
I'm a
as
level
free
3
action.
fighter.
Hey, can I get a 9th level fireball as a bonus, please?
Yeah, can I
Yeah,
get
for free. I don't want to spend a
Raging
spell slot.
Flaming Poison Sword of Doom as a bonus action? Would that be
Okay.
cool?
Right.
Anyways, it's your turn. Keep going.
I'm gonna punch this spellcaster.
Okay.
Does 15 hit?
No.
Plus 2 flanking. Iron
17
Jaw.
does not hit.
I'm gonna use
Yeah.
my inspiration then, which is a. What is your inspiration die?
D8.
Oh, if you have inspiration, you're gonna hit.
We'll just roll it anyway. fully. They take lightning damage still, or
They take thunder damage after making a con save, depending on if they succeed. DC 16 con save.
So does he need to make a con right now?
He and anyone that Ryoma chooses within 5 feet.
the two people who are still up there are enemies.
Okay, so let me look at their cons real quick. Okay, so the first got a nat 1, and the second got a nat 1. So they're both going to take full damage.
You gotta bless
So-
your dice.
So they take
It's
these.
one specific dice. I'm putting that one in jail.
So they take. My apologies, because I realize this is how it works for the. It's whatever you roll on your inspiration dice. So for ability checks, you get a bonus. Saving throw, same thing, and attack rolls they each have a different thing. It's all based on whatever you rolled. So you rolled a D8, you got an 8. They take 8 thunder.
Okay.
That's just a crack of thunder.
All right, your turn.
So I did hit.
Mm-hmm.
So 13 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then a d6. So plus 5, so 18. And I'm gonna do a tripping attack as well, so there's another d8.
Okay.
And then they make a DC 15 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
They got a 10.
Okay, so they're prone now, and it's an additional. So 3 more damage on top of that.
Okay.
I will swing again. Oh, I'm doing these with advantage. Fuck, because they're prone now. Do you mind? I'll just swing again if that's cool.
Yeah.
24,
That's a hit.
7 bludgeoning,
Okay.
2 force.
Okay.
I will flurry blows.
Okay.
Does he need to?
I will attack again. I'll toggle advantage on this time.
That's a hit.
13 bludgeoning.
How do you do this?
I think. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit verbose for a second. I think as they're fighting with Neville and they're like yelling about how we killed their friends, I'm just going to literally just not even running, just uppercut so like they start falling, and I'm gonna grab their throat midair. I'm just gonna pull them up to my face. I'm gonna say, "Sorry that you couldn't run," and I'm gonna punch them as hard as I can in their face and right in the mouth.
They are out cold.
I'll just toss them over my shoulder. And I still have one more attack on this other guy.
Okay. Holy shit.
By the way, me tossing them over his shoulders is just me doing the throw them 50 feet away with go up and hand stuff. 20.
Mhm.
Oh, not advantage, but 24.
That's a hit.
Give me a DC 15 strength saving throw or get knocked away 15 feet.
Not 1.
Okay, so they I believe they do not go prone from this, but they do go away 15 feet.
And so, what direction are you throwing them?
Give me 1 second. I want to check if they get knocked. No, they don't. I will throw them into the river if possible. Like, can I just like a
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'll just throw them behind me into the river.
Okay. And so they're 10 feet down, wet, and on the rocks.
I will get.
I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna have them take falling damage. Just 1.
I'll move a couple feet closer. And that will be my turn.
All right. Jesus Christ. Clifton, it's your turn.
Now, how big of a gap are we talking? Like from here to here, is there a height difference or?
About 10 feet.
About 10 feet. I'm gonna just say, "Get him, Iron John!" He's just gonna start running. Runs past Braun, jump here.
Mm-hmm.
Take whatever falling damage there might
much
be as he
going
just
on
slams to the
right
ground.
All do 10 falling damage, and you take 1.
Alrighty. So
My dice are hating me today.
You gotta moon bless your dice.
Yeah.
Fucking God. And he's gonna take 2 slams real quick. We're gonna see if anything else needs to happen. So, wha-bam, wha-bam.
How do you want to do this?
He just lands down, slams him 2 times. You see him about to cave the skull. We're taking him in. We got questions, Iron John. And he just stops. Going from a third straight, he just stops and slings over the shoulder. You hear some slight hissing as the clothes are probably getting a bit singed. He's gonna throw him up here.
All right.
Alrighty.
With that, the encounter is cleared. We are now out of initiative. You have 2 dead and 2 unconscious.
Meevil, very upset that she can't kill the people on the ground because they're not posing a threat, will go to this tree and cast Burning Hands on the tree.
Okay. Bron?
Braun is panicked. He looks to Cliff. We got to get him in the water. I can help him. He's gonna grab this monk and start to drag him down to the water.
Okay. What do you get him in the water? The fire goes out. What do you do?
I set his body up on the shore in the water. I fumble through my bag. I take out a diamond that I had purchased, and as the waves begin to pull up onto the body, the magic pulls the water entirely around, congeals around the diamond before it turns to dust in the water. Sinks into the skin of the monk, closing the wound that had killed him. I'll cast Revivify on him.
Okay. How much health does that bring him to?
1 HP.
Is he conscious?
He would be, yes. Don't punch me in the face!
He coughs up water and kind of looks around at the others.
You're okay. Cliff, get him down here!
Hold on, I'm coming. Jesus, I ain't exactly the muscular type, and I'm gonna try to drag him and kind of get him off into the water.
Okay.
What does this guy say?
He doesn't say anything. He's just kind of stunned, and he just kind of like coughs up water.
And I will cast my last. I'll have to use a 4th level slot for this, but I do have another diamond to cast Revivify on this guy as well.
Okay. They both come to life. They look confused, and they look up at you.
He hits the ground, and you can tell he's whipped now. Whew, that was a lot for him mentally.
I'm just gonna
Cliff,
mosey on over.
We could take them all in.
Iron John will drop the other guy by the mage, and he's just gonna mosey on over. Iron John coming to give him back up.
So are you tying? Are you gonna tie the two up immediately, or do you let them stand and kind of look at each other?
That's up to them. Braun has done what he can do, and he's reeling. I had 3 diamonds purchased in my shopping endeavors. I'm down to 1.
The two will stand up and kind of look at each other, and the one on the left will say, "Did you see it, brother?" And the other will say, "It was perfect." And then, give me a second.
Gonna fucking kill them. They're gonna lie themselves.
Wait a moment.
they're gonna deconstruct themselves.
With a 19, you see as the one lights his hand on fire very quickly and launches it into the other's throat, and you see as the throat is like crushed, and he falls back into the river and is swallowed by the depths. Riona, can you roll perception for me?
Sure. They also moved out of my attack range, I believe, just now.
That person's dead.
Oh, they're dead.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah, I forgot my attack's a corpse before worrying about anything else.
Hey, good plan. 15.
So the last thing you see before this monk's body is consumed by the waves is that he smiles as he dies.
Ugh. That was weird.
The other looks up towards you.
In the same action that he attacked that guy, could I have cast a spell? I won't be able to stop that action, but the next possible action I could theoretically stop.
If you want, but as he does it, he like holds his hands out to you to like be cuffed.
Oh, like he just wanted to kill his boy. He's not gonna. Okay. Braun jumps in the water.
I'm actually going to use my extended range to grab Braun out of the water.
Okay.
So it's a grapple check. We both.
Braun fails. He fails. He's not paying attention to you. You grab him.
I'll just
I can
grab
still
you.
save him.
I'll just be like, can't save everybody.
I think they wanted that. They were smiling. Who knows?
I think Cliff's hopefully tying this guy up now.
Yeah, considering he's holding his hands out. Yeah, I'm gonna take some rope and I'm gonna take a good portion of rope and tie him up.
Pull you back out of the water, and it'll be like, wow, that corpse is moving fast through the water.
Holy shit, he's like made of paper.
Belongs to Aster now.
Yeah, so that body floats away with a smile tugging at its lips. The other man just allows you to tie him up, and he does not say a word.
I would like Neville, after her outrage, to go pick up her old magic wand now.
Okay.
Thank you. Before I forget to do that.
We got some explaining to do when we get back to town.
All right. What is the next
Get
move? You
moving.
start traveling?
Let's tie these people up and get going.
Yeah,
Should we let the sheriff know, or the
Yes.
hey, we kind of caught the guy who said he did
Oh.
it.
Well, I mean,
We'll
I only
show
have
him.
like one more. I can only do that
We'll
one more
show.
time today, but
I have
Let's surprise
utmost
them.
faith that you will craft the perfect response to let them know everything that just happened.
Let's just surprise them. Save the spell.
I would like
Uh-huh.
to take the spellcasting focus off of this this mage, by the way.
Yes, it is a war mace, and you can see embedded in the handle is a large gem.
You better not be one of those holy types. As I take the war mace off.
Man is unconscious as fuck.
Yeah, I don't care. No, she just
yeah,
says
he
that.
also
too, like,
used cleric spells, so maybe he's the
Maybe he's a war cleric.
arcane warlock, maybe, or maybe something
What-
weird. Who knows?
Do you all begin the march back into
Yes.
Addis?
I'll just
Yeah,
be
but
carrying their spellcaster on my shoulder while we walk.
yeah.
How far out are we about? How long?
You will reach there at the end of the day in about 8 hours.
So quite a few. Okay, Iron John will walk with us for about an hour and then just walk off into the distance.
Okay.
He only lasts about an hour, so.
And then who's carrying the sleeping monk? If you allow him, this guy will carry the other.
I will carry the sleeping monk.
Okay.
Okay. And by carry, I mean I'll drag him behind me.
I was gonna say. So as you go on, this monk remains completely silent, no matter how much you try and question him. This one stays entirely unconscious. But as you reach maybe 15 minutes outside of town, Vaz wakes up.
Who's carrying Voss?
I am.
Rioma.
I'm carrying them in such a way that the first thing they're gonna see is probably my face.
Mhm.
Carrying him like a hug.
Just like I have them like slung over my shoulder, and like kind of like also like cradling them. It's like
the
a
first thing
reach.
they're gonna see is your
It's
face. I
kinda-
imagine
that's
their
cute.
face has to be in your face. Yeah.
No, they could be like a little bit under my face. Like I'm probably like carrying them like a little bit in front of me,
You cradling them like bridal style, like.
and a little bit.
As he
Okay.
wakes up, he looks at you and he's like, "What happened?"
You did a spell that hurt my friends, and then I punched you really hard.
Oh, did
Yeah.
anyone die?
Your friend killed the other guy.
Good.
Right. You people are weird.
What do you mean good? One of your friends is dead. Do you not care?
To die for us is to ascend.
Bloody psychopaths.
What do you mean ascend?
Sort of paradise you hoping you're gonna find.
We were not chosen for this world, we were forced. And to move to the next realm through ritual combats is what we want. Wish you had killed me as well.
Hmm. We're gonna take you to the sheriff now. I don't. Can I roll like insight or ascension is a word that I think Riom is familiar with. Is it the same thing, or is it just like a weird, different belief system?
Hmm.
The sigh of like, God damn it!
Roll insight.
I don't know. What, 11.
They sound. It sounds pretty similar to some stuff you've heard before.
Hmm.
You've heard a certain person say some things that like kind of surge to your mind as he says that.
We'll talk later. I just bopped them on the head and knocked them out again.
Sure. All right. You reach the town with no further difficulties. Do you take them straight to the sheriff? What do you do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
so they
can
can go get a drink first. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, let's go take a nap. We'll just keep them in the hotel room. It's fine.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Okay. So what? Sorry. What do you do with them?
We'll check for the
Sheriff.
sheriff.
Okay. As you take them to kind of the guard house, and you bring them in, a bunch of guards come up to you. What's the meaning of this exactly?
Do you know? this was the job for the sheriff. They wanted to know about a town. This
Tiger
wizard, this wizard guy said he did it.
did what?
The thing to the town. The sheriff will know. We talked
Perhaps
to
it'll
him.
be easier if we just have an audience with
Yeah.
Bezic.
Okay. Hand them to us, and you can go talk to Bezic.
Sure.
Insight check. Do they seem like they're gonna take them in real nice, or do they seem like they're?
You don't even have to do an insight. They're just jailing them.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Careful with them. They're kind of weird.
Braun is worried about some like culty nonsense now, so.
If they start talking about Ascension, get them like better cuffs on them quick.
All right. Well, when they all wake up,
Take my rope.
make sure Bezic knows.
Do
I'm
you
sure he's gonna want to
wish
ask him
to
a bunch
speak
of
with
questions.
them, or are you just leaving?
We'll speak with Bezic now, but I'm sure he'll also want to know when these lots wake up.
Perfect. He's in his office currently.
All right.
And you all head there, or
Yeah.
okay. As you get to Bezik's office, you knock on the door. You hear his gruff voice, "Come in." And as you go in, you see that he is sitting at his desk. He looks up at all of you. "Hello. How'd it go?"
Braun will put his lantern on the table. It's not looking good.
I think everyone in that town is dead.
We don't know that, but they're missing.
What happened?
Do you want us to RP this whole thing or just fill them in?
Just fill him in.
Okay.
At the end, his general reaction is like one of like despair, and he kind of grabs the lantern. "Maybe Eltier can tell us a way to bring them back with this."
If there's even a way to bring them back, tell them about what happened with Quicksilver.
We can only hope.
When we were on our way back, the Vas, the mage with him, he woke up for a moment. He said some pretty weird things before he got bopped again. To die for us is to ascend. Does that mean anything for you?
He roll insight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
May
this
I
is
as well? Roll insight?
same, may I?
Yeah.
5 check.
Oof. I don't know. That's just cold and crazy.
How do I do a whisper again?
Slash W
space and then my name, and then once it starts to fill, hit enter. It'll autofill. Then just type it out. Yeah. To die is for us to ascend. We were not chosen for this world. We need to die in ritual combat.
I was.
I
Okay.
have not heard of this before, but
Well, you and me
we'll
both.
see
I'm
what we
still
can do.
1 week into Paragon.
This is certainly not traditional behavior.
I was hoping you'd say that.
He stands up and he turns around. And there's like a large safe behind him, and he starts rustling through it. Well, you completed the job exactly as we needed, so time for pay for you. And he's going to give each of you 1,300 gold each.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Nikes.
I have money.
500 for the base job, and then 200 extra for each sigil that you scanned.
So 13 each.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing anything else extra for bringing in the guy who said he did it?
He's got to question him first.
Oh, true.
They got to make sure we didn't just bring in some random guy off
I
the
guess
streets
we
and
could've
start
just
framing him.
somebody up and been like, yeah, this is what he
We
did.
just found some
We still-
commoner outside of town and we're like, hey you're gonna say you did this!
We still need to ascertain their significance in this scenario, but this lantern is going to catch the attention of Eltier. Expect her to contact you within the next few days. Thank you. This job did not go how I wanted it, but I appreciate that you did this.
Well, if there's an opportunity to do good, it would be wrong of us not to help where we can.
Do you still want us to go take care of that big thing out that way?
Dawes?
Here.
Let's wait a day. I might need you to do some following up on this job.
Let me ask a quick question, if you don't mind. Do you think you'll be seeing that wizard within the next roughly 3 hours or so?
Yes, why?
He's gonna strum a little bit, and you're gonna see in front of you, in front of all of us on the table, appears a stone circle, and on it is inscribed the runes, as he's gonna create essentially a copy of what we all saw. I don't know how well that lantern works, but you can take this with you. This is exactly how them runes looked. So I can make, with my performance of creation, something of up to 160 gold pieces, so it's like cheap rock, but it's the fact that it's like
he looks
a
over you
copy.
all. You are much more accomplished and powerful than I was expecting. You can expect more high-profile jobs.
Wait, what did you think about us when you saw us?
It's probably best he doesn't answer that.
That would probably look like a bunch of chuckle fucks. That's what I've heard most of my life. Hey!
Let's just say that your insistence on bringing in a Bahir did not bestow confidence.
Oh yeah, you wanted to bring in the Bahir alive! What is this, Monster Hunter world, where every monster you hunt, it's just chilling right there in your home base?
Maybe you needed some chemical components that you can only harvest while it's alive. I don't know.
As you are saying that, Neville, you all hear a commotion outside. You hear someone yell, and then a few moments later, all goes silent. And Bezic stands up, he reaches over, he grabs a great mace that's resting against his desk, and he kind of holds it over his shoulder, and he starts, like, hustling to the door past you.
We're right behind him.
Oh, he's got it.
I want to know what's happening.
Yeah, I go over, yeah.
Who all does follow him?
Yeah. Same.
Okay.
The plot's
You
for
all
us.
follow-
Let's go with it, please.
You all follow him, and he gets to the jailing center. And as you walk in, you see the second monk who had never woken up. You see his skull has been caved in with singe marks around it. And then you see the other monk with the flaming hand kind of sitting back against the wall, smiling with a crossbow bolt sticking out of his throat. You see a guard on the other side of the bars holding the crossbow, like, he just attacked it. I didn't know what to do.
Where's Voss?
Can I tell if that monk is still breathing? The one that's got a crossbow bolt in
In
him?
his throat? Probably not.
You can hear, like, rattling breaths, but you can see, like, he's smiling and the light is fading from his eyes. He's, like, cannot be saved.
I imagine if, like, there wasn't a locked cell, I could rush up and cast Spare the Dying, but because the locked cell, I won't
Exactly.
make it in time. Yeah.
Vaz is in a different cell, and you see, as he's looking at them, kind of shaking his head, almost with, like, longing.
I grab you. I grab Braun, and a doorway appears. You get shoved through. I'm casting Dimension Door. We're in there.
Can I cast Spare the Dying in that case?
Sure. I am gonna make you roll for it.
That's okay.
What's your casting modifier?
So it'd be my Wisdom. You just want a Wisdom check? That's +5.
I'm
That's
gonna do
a
a wisdom check because you're essentially trying to save him against his will.
Yeah.
Come on now. I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration. I say, come on, death is a mercy. You are not allowed. And I shove you through the door.
Wow, this
So just Wisdom check, you said?
Yeah, he got a nat 1.
Let's go.
Plus a 6? Yeah.
But D8.
Oh, a
you
D8?
force-
Yeah.
So you force him, and you come up, you grab the bolt, and you pull it out, and then you put your hand over his throat,
just
and you
begins
can
to
feel like blood gushing out, but you can feel as your grip like slows it, and you can see as like the light comes back into his eyes, along with anger.
He is unconscious, though.
You blue balled him twice, man.
Okay, yeah, then yeah.
Because I cast Spare the Dying, not a healing spell. So.
Okay. Then, he's alive, but unconscious and angry.
Vron just kind of throws his hands up in the air like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, they got some answer. They got some questions to answer.
I was told if I'm in a jail cell, I'm already in trouble. Bezic, can I get out of here?
Bezic opens the door for you. He goes and he tightens
Thank you kindly.
the restraints on the monk.
All right,
and
these guys want to kill each other. They need to be separated.
he
Well,
pulls
that
out-
one's already there, so there ain't no point.
Yeah.
Like restraints on this one
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
The guards flood in. They put on like extra restraints on each of them, and then they carry out the dead body down the hall to what you can only assume.
Get
is,
a
like,
cleric in here to
burial
cast
service.
Death Ward. Fuck them up even more.
Bezic turns towards Vaz, and then he looks back at you. I am going to do some investigating. Feel free to have the knights we will likely contact you in the morning.
We accommodations, or are we figuring our own thing out?
I recommend the Addis Inn, but that is up to you.
Certainly.
Yeah,
Reckon he
we'll
just paid all of us about 4K gold, so we're not gonna cheap him out now.
Mhm.
And then he kind of like, the guards like kind of usher you out. So you are now outside in the cool night air.
What was that adventure?
The start of something really fucking weird, I'll tell you that much.
It's all very strange. I don't like this talk of ascension.
I hate cults. I really do. Man, I just wish a simple monster slaying or an evil king or something. That's way more simpler to deal with than all this religious mumbo jumbo.
Morals and stuff ain't the funnest thing to deal with, yeah, that's for sure. But we did good so far.
Alright, well, I'm tired and covered in bruises. I'm gonna go to bed.
Like, what time is it, GM, would you say around?
Probably
Yeah.
around 10, 11.
Like, at night? Okay.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, why don't we just get a room in that Addis and we'll get a good rest.
For sure. I got really fucked up.
Tell you
So
what,
left to take a nap.
Okay, so you're all gonna go to the Addis Inn and take a long rest?
yeah, I'll say,
Same room or?
I'll get a separate room.
Okay.
I'll get
Actually,
Yeah,
if I could open a tab as well, I'll pay off the debt that I had to the inn, and I'll also open a tab of like, just I don't have to worry about paying the gold. I'll just put a down payment.
Yes. So you just put, how much gold do you put down?
I'll put 100 total.
That
What is
will
it?
cover food and room for, I'll say, week and a half.
Oh, sure.
Wait, 100 gold? Oh shit, that's like. One sec. Let me look at my costs.
while you're doing that, I'm just gonna give you a pat on the back for being able to cast Cure Wounds. So you're a hell of a fighter there, friend. Glad to have you on my side.
You're all respectable fighters as well. That Neville scares me.
So that will cover 100 gold. Will cover 2 weeks for one person, and that's food and board.
That
Okay.
one scares me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neil's just the pyro.
Is anyone
Listen.
sharing rooms, or does everyone get like separate rooms?
I'd like to get my own room. I don't know if Neva heard that. I'm gonna assume she didn't. And then I'd like to basically inspect and investigate this war mace from the cleric.
Okay. Looking it over, you see that it is quite old. Like, it's well maintained, but this seems to be like almost like a relic of some kind. And then the gem at the very bottom, as you look at it, seems to be very valuable. It's a dark sapphire.
I'd like to. Is it possible for me to separate the gem from the mace?
That is going to be a sleight of hand check, I'm going to say.
Okay, I'll try to without trying to damage the whole contraption.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, I'll say you're able to get it out without any damage.
Okay.
Give me one last. What's your passive perception?
My passive would be 13.
As you remove the gem and you look at the bottom of the mace, you see a sigil similar to the ones that you had seen before, but not quite the same.
Gotcha.
Under where the gem had been.
Same script, different symbol, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Putting that in my notes. Thank you, GM. You're very kind.
All right. And then Bron. You can't use a talking stick and then go silent.
Fuck, I was muted. My bad.
Yeah.
No, I was talking. I was saying, I thank whoever paid for the room, but I just wanted to get a point across to everybody. If we can find a moment, I know everyone just got back. If we can all convene in one room to kind of speak as a group, that'd be really mighty fine. Yeah, Cliff, that sounds good. Perhaps I could use a friendly voice.
Sounds good, and I'll put down. I'll just take a bit of tip from the others and give them 100 gold. Say keep it on a tab.
Okay.
We'll keep money flowing though.
These transactions are all done with Brick, who, as she looks up at you, my big shots already, are we?
Yeah, big shot before we left for this job, but I appreciate the compliment now.
She smiles. I hope to hear more of you.
Well, they're certainly big out there.
So do you all meet up in one room as Braun suggested?
Yeah, do a little powwow.
Yeah,
Sure.
Powwow. Right. I'm not too sure one way or the other about this ascension talk nonsense. I got to read more books. But when I mentioned that to Bezic, I don't know if anyone else kind of seen what I saw, but I definitely saw a hint of recognition in his face. But then he told us he didn't know what we was talking about. So there's something going on here, and I'm brand new here. I looked at Cliff. You also new?
Somewhat. I've been here a little bit doing some adventuring. Not quite as new as you. I
Are
didn't see
any of
no
us
bit of
native to
recognition.
No, I haven't come from far away.
I also came from far away, I believe.
All right. Well, that makes it a little hard to know who we can trust here. I don't think maybe Addis is too bad, but I'm just very lost. I need to ask some questions tomorrow to the powers that be.
Something I learned is just careful who you trust, no matter what. Keep an eye out.
Naval, that was quite a display you put on out there. Sorry if took me by surprise. I have a slight aversion to flames, but I will give credit where credit's due. I didn't burn a hair off my body.
Yeah, she like looks up to the left and kind of smirks and says, "This fireball is child's play. I can do like 4 times and without even breaking a sweat.
Well,
Maybe 5.
You terrify me, little one." I was simply going to say, I know I don't want to force my morals onto others, but if we can avoid murdering at first option, you'd have a friend in me for a lot longer.
It was self-defense. I mean, I don't know if you saw what happened.
I'm not trying to accuse you nothing. I did what I did. You did what you did. Just
I'm sorry that you lost. What was it? 200 gold and gems.
I was about 600, but I can re-up.
Who's counting?
Oh, before I forget, I was investigating this mace. She kind of like dangles the war mace for like, she like pinches it, like dangles it.
Mm-hmm.
So this beautiful thing right here, I snagged from one of the cultist cleric, whatever. And in the gem inlay slots, I found a rune, similar scripts to the ones we found in the village. The disappeared people, I assume dead, as well as this gem that was inlaid. Okay, missing in action. She kind of has like air fingers, you know.
POWs.
Yeah.
Hey, I understand.
So I'm gonna do some more research into this and tomorrow see if there's any like, I don't know, maybe there's a bookstore around here that has like an old scroll that I can just look through. You never know what you find in old libraries.
Maybe adding high study. Adding high study might be your best bet. You know, see if that Lord knows the Bezik's gonna be going to that L tier. So
Yeah.
talk with him. Anyways,
anyone want this gem I've ripped from this war mace, or do you want me to hang on to it?
Yeah, I could take a look at it real quick. Is it magical? As I'm gonna take a quick good look at it.
No, I haven't found that out yet. She flicks it towards you.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Special eyes.
Special eyes.
So you inspect it?
Yeah, I've got detect magic with the Eldritch sight.
You can see that it has magical properties, but in that it can be used as a spell focus. It's pretty inert on its own. It doesn't do anything lest a user is using it, if that makes sense.
I think I get that. I think it can take a little bit to identify it as a ritual, but I think I know the item this is turns a weapon into a spellcasting focus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this thing, this ruby of a war mage. Put this in your weapon, and you can cast spells through it. Now I use my guitar, so that ain't gonna work too good for me. But you, Ron, could probably make some use of it. You more likely. I don't know if you use daggers often or something.
Me?
to Nebel for daggers. Yeah, no, you got your hammer.
You gave me the what now?
Oh,
It's this ruby can be inlaid into a weapon, and then you can cast magic through it. It acts like a conduit of sorts.
Oh, it lets me be like my
Oh,
arcane
sapphire.
focus.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
I could use that. I don't typically use my hammer unless I tapped out for the day, but that could be nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you kindly.
Toss it over.
all right. Any final comments before you all move to rooms and go to bed?
I think Roma will just say, if any of you are we gonna meet up tomorrow, or are we just sort of splitting up and doing stuff in the town until we get our next job?
we're still need to be called for that. What was her name again?
Eltier?
Altair. Thank you, God.
Yeah. Got it.
You still need to be waiting. You still need to wait for you're gonna be sent by Altair. So I guess we're just free until then, unless you guys want to hang out, play craps. I don't know.
If any of you hear the name Andras while you're out in the town, just let me know.
Okay.
What's that name?
Andras, Andras.
Andros. All right.
I am done for this conversation.
Okay. So you all split into your separate rooms.
Mm-hmm.
That night you get a long rest. You all fully recover your health and your spell slots.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
about 3 hours in, before you're able to recover health, Rioma,
Oh.
you hear a loud knock at your door.
We got spells back, but not health.
As in, like, when the rest is over, you'll get all that back.
Okay.
But right now, you have not recovered
Gotcha.
anything.
I will get up and I will put my ear to the door to listen and see if I hear anything.
It is dead silent, like not even the sound of breathing.
Ooh. Is there windows in this room?
Facing outside.
I will open the door. Fuck it.
On the other side, you see two large men. Most of their clothes are black and seem stained with, like, not blood, but like some odd ilk, like streaking across it. And they both have bone white masks that you recognize.
Wrong room. Can I try to close the door?
One of them, like, puts their foot in the door. And, like, you try and close it and, like, closes over their foot. And they're like, Rioma,
Yes.
been a while.
Has.
Choose one other of your friends. We're leaving.
God, give me more than that. Just like in general.
I can't be more specific.
Yeah, he gave you,
You
a
know-
very clear.
I know, Rhea was saying that out loud.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. They look at you. You'll come back. No harm will be done. She wants to talk.
Can I make a perception check? How armed are these guys?
How what?
Like do they look like kitted out, or is it just like messengers?
Go ahead and make a perception. I'll say.
Well, if they are
Who's the
messengers, Cliff's gonna be upset because he can't shoot the messenger.
They are. You see that they are kind of decked out. Like you see, like you know that there's multiple classes of warriors within, and you know that these two are like kind of on the higher level, and you see that like they do have some nasty weapons.
Their weapons are nasty, ours are clean. We stand a good chance.
What do you do?
Let me think for a second here, because I have a plan and it's not good.
Or just go with them.
As one of them will look at you. We know you. Don't. You're not gonna get hurt. Neither will your friends. It's just insurance.
Who am I scared of the most? So
Who's
they can-
Ryoma's favorite?
Who does
Um,
Ryoma want to get involved in this cult?
yeah, who would I want to join me with this cult? I'll. How many? We're a party of 4.
Yeah, we got
Yes.
Neville,
You and 3 others.
Cliff, and Braun.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. It's not a real die, but I'm gonna roll a d3 here.
Okay, so we'll go Josh 1, Neville 2, Braun 3. Neville.
All right, we'll get Neville.
That's a bad idea.
This is not gonna go well for anybody involved, but thank God I'm asleep.
Yeah, me and Cliff are sleeping soundly tonight, boys.
I'm traveling with
All right,
a
so
goblin companion.
so do you go with them?
I will go with them to get Neville.
They will lead you to Neville's room, and then they will knock on it loudly, which Neville you hear. And then they will both turn to you and say, "This is insurance. Keep them calm. Do you understand?"
The problem is, I don't know if I can.
Yeah, Neve, as you know, I was just saying this. I hear mumbling at the door. I'm too tired. Sorry, Neve's too tired. So she's like, she gets out of her pajamas, prestidigitations, everything away. So I've got one sec, and she gets like her attire on. Make sure it's all good. She can't look too schlubby going out and meet new people.
As she's
And then
being dressed, one of them reaches down and grabs the door handle and makes sure that it can't be opened. And they look at you. Keep her calm. And then he lets go of the door handle.
I'll do my best. You both know I'm not that great with people. You're asking. This feels out of my wheelhouse.
I will take another s'more. Thank you, Cliff.
There's like a small fire in a different room.
Yeah, so I get all my gear. I'm like, okay, get all situated, coming, and then I come out and like, what?
Hey,
What's up? Where are you?
people, I believe I'm being kidnapped, and I need you to come with me.
What?
No one
I
is
look up
being
at the
kidnapped.
2 guys and just I was like, wait, what's actually going on?
No one is being kidnapped.
Am I
Okay.
free to leave?
No. An old boss wants to talk. Have the talk, you come back. That's simple.
I do an insight check real quick. I don't know. Be like, I'm leery-eyed. I just woke up. I'm a little confused. I do like an insight check, kind of. I don't even 7. I don't really know. So
right,
I'm just
sounds
kind of
good.
going.
I'll say they're hard to read. They seem they don't seem to be lying at all.
Yeah, it's just I can't tell. Yeah, exactly.
This seems routine for them.
Yeah, so I look at it. It's like, okay. Do the others know? Do the others know?
I don't believe they do. I think they're either burning to death or they're having a campfire in their room.
I'm sorry, what? All right, listen, I'm still banged up. Do you mind if I drink some potions before I go? I'm kind of injured.
One says, "Be my guest." The other reaches into his pocket and takes out a small black vial and holds it out to you.
What?
Rihanna, do you let this or?
I'll just be like, look, don't drink that, please.
No, I'm not drinking this. I was talking about my own healing Whatever.
They
We'll
just puts it back in his pocket.
Yeah, just put it. Listen, I just want to. I'll just drink it in front of you. You can have some too. I just want to make sure my cut is healed up. I got punched in the chest 3 times yesterday.
Do I know who these 2 are? Have I met them before?
You don't recognize them specifically, but you do know where they're from. They have the common garb.
So is that okay? Do they let me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the HP if I just do a full action? What was it 8?
Full
HP?
action is you recover the max allowed.
Which is for
10.
a regular potion. 10? Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm at 17. That's all I wanted. Okay. Alright. Cool, I'll go with stretches. Don't make me mad.
One of them takes the lead, and then the other kind of waits for you both to follow, and he will follow behind if you do.
Okay.
Once you all get outside, assuming nothing else happens, they get outside to the front of the inn, and you see that there is a carriage there, with 2 horses driving it, which seem ill almost. They're very thin. You can see their ribs, and you can see an odd black streaking running through their fur. And they open the door to the carriage and indicate for you to get in.
Get in.
Excuse me. Oh my god, that was deep. One gets and like drives the carriage, the other gets into it with you and just like sits awkwardly on the other side.
How you doing?
He looks at you. Fine. You?
Can't complain. Got punched really hard today.
I thought that was your thing.
Yeah, but like sometimes it sucks when like someone else does it.
He nods. Having success outside the business?
I mean, sorry, what was that? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh no, he asked Riona, like, are you having success?
Oh no, I
outside
asked
the
that
business?
in character.
Oh.
Yeah.
He looks at Riona and then back at Neville and then back at Riona and doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Oh crap. Sorry for getting you involved in this, Neville. They kind of just made me pick.
Fine. I mean, you know, what's an adventure without some kidnapping now and then?
Yeah. Better than just this is better than doing the kidnapping for sure.
I mean, to be fair, at least they attack first. You know, usually that just ends with like me burning down the fucking tavern. But
You would burn down the tavern?
I mean, it happens. You know.
It sounds like the way you said it, it sounds like you would do that.
Yeah. Well, given under context, you know, certain situations call for certain balls of fire. All right. I don't know what you want from me. I mean, I don't know if you noticed. I do balls of fire. All right.
I have noticed that you have used them.
Okay. Anyway, so no one knows about this. Man, I really want. Nothing. Listen, how long till we get there?
20 minutes.
Okay. She's just kind of gonna look at the window if there is one and just be like bored.
Mm-hmm. Unless you do something during the travel, the carriage goes on for about 20 minutes until eventually you're in like a pretty dark side of town, like near the ports, kind of underneath where like kind of where like the trash of the city goes. And they get out in front of like a derelict looking building and then they gesture for you to go inside.
Age before beauty.
What?
Point looks at you, Realma.
Are you saying I look ugly?
No, I just look beautiful.
Oh. I'll walk inside.
They'll follow close behind.
Nobody
And
in that
they'll-
complex is ready for Weevil.
they lead you through, and like most of the building's like broken down and like rotting until eventually they lead you into a large kind of opulent office. Inside
Oh dear.
are two people already, both wearing masks. They have spiked maces in their hands and they're kind of flanking a desk. The two larger people take up stock like at the door and they motion for you to sit at the couches. I'll pull your characters in real quick.
Okay. Oh, I was about to do that.
And Neville, and they will just motion for you to like sit at the couches.
It is impossible for me to control my character, so I'm just gonna bring mine in, and then you can size it up.
Neville, even smaller Neville.
Don't talk
Neville's
to me or my
familiar.
son ever again. All right. Sitting at the far end is a tiefling with dark red skin, almost black. You see that kind of dark streaking coming out of her eyes. She has two large horns that are tipped with like serrated like iron coverings, and she is clad in like dark armor. And she's sitting casually, kind of writing out on some paperwork in front of her, and it's almost like she doesn't even notice your arrival until you sit down, at which point she looks up. Hello, Rihanna. Been a while.
Has. I was looking for you.
I heard. That's why we're having our visit today. Not wise to say my name in town, don't you think?
I don't see why it wouldn't be. What's there to be scared of?
She smiles. Who's your friend?
Evil Tinderfingers.
Hello, Neville.
Hello.
What do you think of our office so far?
And she looks around. She's like, pretty swanky, I guess.
Thank you. Ryama's grown quite acquainted with our style, so I like to ask outside opinions.
And it looks well decorated. Not my taste, but I can tell. Objectively, it looks well.
She nods. She looks back at Ryama. So, what were you looking for me for? Just wanted to talk, is it?
Settling a score.
Ah, yes. And how do you plan on doing that, exactly?
Well, I figured I was gonna punch you a lot, if I'm being very real.
She smiled. Is that your plan? Is it? And she stands up from the desk, and you see she takes a dagger from one of the drawers, and she kind of starts slowly meandering her way towards you. Was that the plan? That after your great betrayal, you come back, beat me to death? Is that what you wanted?
Ryoma won't say anything, but will clench their fists.
Wait, no. What did Ryoma do?
Oh, Ryoma was a trusted one of us. He did quite a bit for our organization, and then one day he decided that he didn't like it too much, and so he went on a bit of a bloodbath. Cleared his way out. Didn't kill anyone, but that's another issue entirely, isn't it, my darling?
I disagreed with your methods, and you asked everybody to kill me.
That's an accurate retelling, yes.
Revisionist history doesn't look good on you.
She walks towards you, and she has the dagger in her hand, and she brings up her hand, and she flips the dagger and holds it by the blade, and holds the handle towards you. So, do it.
Is she this big because she's actually large?
Yeah, she is considered a large creature.
I'll walk up. It's kind of funny because I was gonna headbutt them, but now I can't.
Sorry.
You get to jump.
You can still headbutt, yeah.
do it like you're playing volleyball, bro.
She's holding the dagger out towards you.
It's not my style.
No? Isn't that what you're here for? Isn't that what you wanted to, what was it, settle the score? Here's your opportunity, Ryoma.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it my way.
Your way. How long is that going to take? When are you going to get the next opportunity? Take the knife.
I will attempt to headbutt them. I'm just gonna jump up as high as I can, launch myself at their face.
Okay, roll an attack.
Dirty 20.
Let me look for. Okay, that hits, and you jump up, and you hit her square on the head, and you see she gets knocked back a step, and then as she looks back at you, you see that you hit her nose, and that it's bleeding down, and she her tongue flicks out, licks up the blood. Perfect. That's the Ryoma I know. That's the spirit I want. Don't want the knife? Fine. And she throws it down, and it sticks into the couch. You want your opportunity, you're gonna have to work for it, rat. And she walks back to the desk, she picks up a paper, she comes back to you and holds it out.
What is it?
It is a contract that you recognize. Bezic had offered the same contract. It was a bandit in the swamps called Aran, and she holds it out to you. You want your chance to do it your way? You want your big redemption moment? You're gonna have to work for it. Kill her, then you'll get your chance. Your way.
I don't mean to interrupt. Who's her?
Aran. It was the person that you had gotten a
Yeah, Bezic wants us to take down her and her crew and bring them all back in alive.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to clarify when you said her.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't me. That's it.
Yeah, kill Weevil to prove your loyalty.
That's all I care about. Listen.
So she's holding the contract out to you. No longer has a knife. Do you take it?
Can I look it over and see if it's cursed or some shit?
Sure. Yeah. I won't even make you do an insight. It's just the same contract, but you can see that like someone has scratched out "bring in alive" and has put "kill."
You want me to kill this person?
Is that a problem? You want revenge, don't you? This is how you get it.
This is always the problem with you. You never understood me at all.
This is the problem with you. You could always teach a lesson, you can never make the... So make it! That's how you get your chance. Otherwise, you won't see us ever again. It's that simple, Ryoma. Do the job, take the shots.
Do the job, take the shot. Do I think they're gonna leave if I don't take this? Like they're gonna skip town?
Roll insight.
Ooh, 19 plus 1, 20.
You look around, this office seems too well maintained for her to just leave, but you do get the sense, like, you see how well defended it is. You get the sense that you are not going to have a good opportunity unless you play her game. Like, you can do it the hard way, yeah, but it's gonna be hard.
I'll look at Neville, just like, Neville, I know you've just got involved in all this.
No, I think you should do it your own way, man. Why be bound by contract and law? No, do it your way. Make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
Also, this cheese is fantastic.
Oh my god, you've eaten a whole wheel of cheese.
I haven't eaten yet. You got me, snatched me for breakfast.
It's like 3 a.m. and you're like, perfect food.
I mean, that's what I do when at 3 a.m. I'm home. I just eat cheese.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Cheese time. Oh my god.
I mean, you got my opinion. Sorry.
I'll make a grab for the contract.
Okay, and yeah, she'll hand it to you.
As they hand it to me, I'm gonna punch them in the face.
She'll take it. Don't even roll for attack, just roll damage.
I'll just put so I can do the damage. 8 plus. Well, my fists aren't empowered anymore. Just as like a fuck you. It's not like I'm like getting into. It's just more like I hate you.
Yeah. No, she takes it. And her nose starts bleeding some more. You can see like you've busted her lip, and she like runs her thumb along it and holds it out and shows you. That's what we want, Ryoma. That's what you need to work for. Do the job. We'll find you after. And she'll start slowly making her way. She'll like dig the knife out of the couch, and you can see that like from her one throw, it was like embedded in the fucker. And she takes it out, and she comes back to the desk and puts it back in the drawer and sits down.
Looking around, I'm noticing there's some books and stuff over here. What's going on over in this corner?
There is like a small like single layer bookshelf, and you see a pile of books. It's like not organized very well, but most of them are like almost like ancient tomes, and you see that the older they are, the more like tainted they are. Like you can see like that black ick, like not like oozing out of them, but you can see like something's wrong here. And then you see one like golden scroll at the end of it that you can see has like this black ilk all over it, but hasn't seemed to seep in like on it, like on everything else.
I'm gonna look at Neville, and I'm gonna move my eyes towards there to see if they can like hopefully they get a message like check that.
Book?
Yeah, like
Oh, I look over non-sneakily.
What is your goal? To like recognize them?
Yeah, can I like what were you trying to signal to me? Like, do you want me to do something with? I don't know your intent.
Just look at it and see if it's worth getting.
Just out loud. Ooh, what are these books?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, hey, can I look at those books? I'm alright. You kind of woke me up and you dragged me here against my will. Can I just take a look at them?
She looks up at you. That depends, Neville. Do you want a job?
Well, what are you paying?
Ask Ryoma. We pay handsomely. How else do you think he got the travel here? Not a cheap ticket, is it?
I was flat broke when I got here.
Do you have a contract that I can look over and just sign whenever, or is it one of those things I have to do right now?
About this. And she reaches into her desk. She takes out a blank piece of like papyrus and puts it on the desk, and she grabs a nearby like stamp. You see she takes like some wax, she melts it over a candle, and then she stamps it into the paper and she pulls it back. She reaches to her side and you see she grabs like a fine dust and she sprinkles it over the stamp, and then she holds the paper out towards you.
And I go over and be like, okay.
If you ever want to have a good talk about learning magic, alchemy, improving the world, burn this. We'll find you.
She takes it. All right.
How does that work? Burns it right now.
That'd be funny as fuck.
He's like, okay, burns it.
So like, I grab the paper. I'm like, I kind of inspect it and stash it in my little robe. I'm like, all right. So can I take a look at those books now, or?
No.
Okay, well that's all I wanted. Go back to the couch.
It sounded like text to speech, bro.
You can leave.
No.
Oh, okay.
Was this organization ever like signature focused, or is it just like you take the contract and that's it?
Sorry, can you say that again, Rihanna?
Do I have to sign this contract, or is it just like you take it and it's like,
You just take it, finish it, bring it back.
okay?
Business here, Rioma. Apparently, you ready to go?
I'll come over and I'll like lean down. I'll whisper like, "Do you want to try that?"
Well, I'm not gonna steal the book within a front of guard. All right, listen. If I really wanted to, I'll just do a job.
Sure. All right, we'll leave now. I'll just look at Andras and I'll be like, after this job, I'm gonna get you. I'd like to roll intimidation if possible.
Go ahead.
19, and I'll add a d6 to it with commanding presence. 1.
So you do that, and she leans forward almost as if into the threat, like a sick smile pulling at her lips. You can see like her teeth are filed into fangs, and you can see that like her mouth is like pitch black on the inside with this weird tar. That's the goal, Rihanna. See you soon. And she waves you out.
What's Ryoma's intelligence score?
-1.
that explains so much.
Okay, do you all do anything else before you leave?
I'll take an extra couple slices of cheese, then leave.
Sure.
There's a second cheese wheel under the first one.
Yeah, she lets you. She's a polite host.
Yeah.
I'll take the full cheese wheel. I just grab it and I'll be like, I'm taking this.
You don't
She's
run the mafia and
displeased.
not have strong family values.
Seems displeased, but does not seem to make a move to do anything.
Sorry, do you want this cheese? I don't want...
The two guards behind you step up.
Why did you take the? I'll take it. Whatever. I just go.
Let's go.
Bye.
Alright, they take you back to the carriage and they take you back. Do you do anything on the way?
So,
I think we just all sit in silence.
no, I'm gonna ask a question. So, so you were part of another party before this?
It wasn't a party, but I guess in the most tactical sense, yes.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I wasn't suggesting you all had like merry time with a bunch of bards. It was. Was it fun? I don't know.
I wasn't like it wasn't. I hope you're not jealous.
No, I'm just kind of just
Can I roll insight if they're jealous?
He's
Yeah, go for
so dense. I love it.
Nah, I just just trying to make some small talk and whatnot. So you betrayed them?
Well, I'll tell you later. I don't want to look. Is the same guard from earlier in his carriage with us?
Yeah, he seems incredibly uncomfortable.
What's your name?
Terrace,
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Terrace?
Terrace. Terrace here doesn't need to hear us air all our dirty laundry about this.
He's like a hired goon. What's he gonna do?
All right, well that's a little bit impolite.
It's his job. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go against that scary lady, and he's gonna. Terrace, would you fight against your boss? Would you betray her?
Terrace, you don't have to answer. It's okay.
He looks you dead in the eyes. I would sooner snap my own neck than fight Andrus.
Exactly. Putting disrespect on Terrace's name just because what's he gonna do? Kill us without permission first?
He seems uncomfortable with Nebel's incredibly accurate reading of this situation.
We have a 20 intelligence character next to an 8 intelligence character. The back and
literally what's
forth
happening.
is atrocious.
Okay, I just want to be clear. Terrace, you're in the job. It's like not a very fun job. It's just like a job.
Yeah, Terrace, tell us who wins this argument, Terrace.
Not Terrace.
We do this job not for the pay, but for what it means.
I have to be
Okay.
honest. You didn't help us solve this argument, and I kind of don't like you now.
Wait a second. What do you mean? What do you mean by
He
that?
looks at you. You broke my jaw. I don't like you.
Well,
You don't even remember me.
okay, that's unfair. I punched a lot of people in the jaw that day. Okay,
Oh my
you weren't the
God,
only
man.
one, and you were trying to probably kill me.
You broke my brother's leg, both of them.
Well, they shouldn't have gotten in the way of that couch.
He sits back, and you see he reaches under the mask and massages a spot where very clearly he has some sensitive emotions about.
Well,
He's
we
having
have
to go
good-
through this so long.
I'm sure there's good dental in your organization.
As you're saying that, you pull up to the inn, and he's like, "You can go."
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Alright, bye, Terrace.
Bye, Terrace.
And he does the awkward white person wave.
All right. Well, are you gonna get kidnapped again, Ryoma?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going back to bed. Thank you for the contract. I guess I'm going to sleep.
Sorry for bringing you in.
Yeah, no problem. I
We
just
can talk
walked to
about it in
bed.
the morning.
Okay, going to bed.
I'll go to bed as well.
Nothing else happens for the rest of the night, so you all awake uneventfully.
Okay.
Cliff and Braun are like, "Oh,
Could
what
I
a great restful night."
Could I have done one thing that night?
Sure.
I'm gonna use my last
Yeah.
4th level spell to cast divination, and this has happened to me, and I hate it too. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask a simple question to my god. I offer your magic and offering. You put in contact with your god or god's servant, so it doesn't have to be an answer from my god. It could be from an angel or something in that similar line. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity that will occur in the next 7 days. So
Okay.
Braun is essentially trying to ask, that monk died in the river and the body was taken by the water. I follow a god of the ocean, so I'm assuming a lot of the ritualistic burial rites involve burial by sea. So
Yes.
he's curious about this ascension thing, so he's essentially using divination to ask Aster, did his soul go to you? Because that's normally how Braun would think the soul would pass, since it died in the sea.
That's correct.
So he's
Yeah. So you have a good history of religion through Aster, and you do know that you have specific tenets. So, for
Yeah.
example, Braun carries sea and ocean water with him at all times in
Exactly.
case someone dies and he can anoint them. You do know that when someone dies through this way, they are taken to Aster's plane, essentially.
Mhm.
The answer you get back is that he is not there.
That upsets Braun that night. he
Fair.
sleeps comfortably but unsoundly.
Mm-hmm.
He will
Alright.
inform the party about that in the morning, though.
Yeah.
And then
You
he'll
all
take
you
his
all
rest.
awaken a little later into the day. You were all battered and bruised, so it's probably 9-10 o'clock when you all wake up and kind of come out into the main dining hall.
Morning, y'all.
Braun's
Let it all
got
rest.
coffee ready for everybody. Roma, you look like you didn't get a good night's sleep. Everything all right?
It was fine.
The sleep was fine?
Sure.
Sure. All right. Naval, how do you like your coffee?
No,
All right. Naval doesn't like coffee. Cliff?
I think
I
Noah
was
might be
muted
on.
the entire time, so God stole my tongue.
Oh God, that's awful. We'll find a way to make you a new one.
So she responded to the coffee question. I like it black.
All right, easy enough. Pours and pass.
So you're not gonna tell them, Ryoma?
Tell us what.
Oh,
No?
I guess we could get to that. Yeah.
You don't have to if you don't want to. I was just asking.
I kind of
tell us
just
what.
It kind of just slipped my mind just to mention it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured. So go ahead.
Well, we got kidnapped,
Wait, what?
Oh,
and we met with an old friend of mine. I guess friend is the wrong term. an old
Yeah,
boss
friends
of
don't
mine.
typically kidnap each other.
Well,
some things.
What kind of friends
Um,
do you guys have?
these.
Fans back home. Someone's got a birthday coming up, for instance. You take them out to the big city.
Well, we didn't have a big city where I came from, so must be the
That's-
disconnect.
Yeah.
We got kidnapped. Neville came with because the kidnappers were like, "You got to pick one of your friends," and I was like, "Well, I'll pick the one that scares me the most."
That's fair.
And then we talked to Andras, who is my old boss, who wants me to kill somebody, and also, I think they want me to kill them or like just beat them up. Hard to tell.
Those are two different things entirely. Neville,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? She sipped her coffee.
you want to tell us what happened?
Oh, I got a cool contract from the said evil lady that can summon her at any time, I believe.
Her name was Andras?
Andress, yeah.
Andras, right?
I believe
That's
so.
more Terry asking. I'm gonna have to put that in the recap. I've just been referring to her as Tiefling Lady in my notes.
Dummy
Yeah.
mummy.
That works too.
Listen.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with Ryoma's past party or business group, whatever. All I know is that he did not leave a good impression when he left.
It was not a party. I swear I wasn't gallivanting around with other people. Please don't be jealous. I just was in
Jealous
the
that you got
organization.
kidnapped?
Wait, hold on. Are you saying you're not a virgin to having an adventuring party? We're
That's
not your
a-
first.
We all signed up for the Virgins Only contract.
Exactly. I am a fan. No.
I've never been in an adventuring party. I've been in a group. It's not like we went on.
It was
adventures.
just hand stuff.
It wasn't that serious.
I just punched people for
Yeah,
them,
hand stuff.
and also some other stuff. Like, I don't see why it's such a big deal. Why everyone's so upset about it.
What's the name of this organization?
How many other groups?
Back when I ran with them, they were called the Dark Elixir.
Dark Elixir.
Uh,
All
it
right.
was like
But listen.
100 strong last time I was there, but I don't know.
100 men?
100 people.
Oh my good. Okay, and they want you to kill somebody?
You remember that bounty that's out in the it's like what's
For the Bahir?
no,
No. It was
The
a
woman.
bunch of criminal.
Oh, the
yeah.
Arum, I think.
Yeah, they want me to kill them, which
Well.
means that this Orin person probably has information that Andros doesn't want out.
Well, the sheriff is paying us money to bring her in alive.
I mean, I
Well,
don't.
it would be if we took the job.
We did take the job. I have the
Yeah, we
Wait,
did.
Yes. I have the bounty right here. No, we took the Bahir. My
shit.
bad. We took the Bahir. You're
Okay,
absolutely
good.
right. Well, I suppose we didn't take that job. You're right, but I mean, what she do to deserve a kill order? That's a steep payment.
It could be anything. Andros is really intense.
Okay, so someone I've never met once. I guess doesn't want me to kill. No, I'm confused. I need to sit down.
Oh boy. Oh god, you're breaking them all over again.
There's so much killing already, and I've just been here for 5 days.
Yeah, whenever they're involved, it's bad.
Question.
So we don't want to do what they want us to do, then.
Probably not.
All right, then we agree. Thank God. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to ask you. You have a problem with killing, correct?
Are you asking me?
No, not necessarily. Unnecessary killing, yes.
What do you define as unnecessary?
I told you yesterday it was that situation was that situation, but I just opening with something like that. Just be mindful of collaterals. Not everybody needs to die every time you fight them. You can defend yourself and not kill someone else.
Right. You do realize I'm a wizard that casts fireballs, right?
No, I mean, yes, I've seen it, but I don't know what that means aside from that.
I make balls of giant fire that consume my enemies.
Bryce noticeably gets pale. Braun noticeably gets pale.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Someone in a different dimension gets noticed.
Yeah, he's also pale because he's dead.
Super pair.
He's super pale.
So,
For a
like,
different reason.
He died
you
of
really have an
frozen
issue with me doing that?
If that no, I'm not trying to be confrontational. I was just putting.
I'm not trying to also start an argument. I'm trying to solve a situations. That way you don't feel any discomfort, all right? Now, do you have a problem with me consuming enemies in fire?
It's the phrasing of it that makes me think you just want to consume people in fire.
That's where
I
I'm
do,
getting.
but we're in a party together. We need to talk about this.
As long as you don't have any.
You need to discuss the goals of this relationship.
As long as
You
you
need to
don't
make
mind
better.
me healing them afterwards occasionally, and if I put out the if it would make me uncomfortable for these people to die, I will let you know up front.
Okay.
All
Either
right.
give me a warning, and if I don't know, I'll give you 30 seconds before I'll do it.
I'll
How
just-
about
That's
that?
a
All right.
lot.
I mean, but,
15?
Like, what
Yeah.
if that fireball had killed Voss and we got just no information?
I would have been gleeful about it.
All right, that's where we're at a disconnect.
Mm.
Gleefully taking
struck me
lives
with
is gonna
a
be a little bit of a discomfort.
Giant flame from the sky and besmirch my reputation, my pride. Of course, I would be glad if I smoked that little worm off the face of this planet.
What is your reputation?
The best evocation wizard around and the best adventurer to ever live.
Okay.
That's a pretty big order to try and have.
That's-
I'm fine with your fireballs, but I
Now-
think we can all agree that when we're fighting a group, at least someone needs to survive for information. That's my only.
Which
2
is
cents
why
to throw in.
that's why when I saw the two bodies, I did not burning fingies them, on the ground. I went to the tree, all right?
And I appreciate that deeply. I just want
Yeah.
to make sure I throw my 2 cents that all I care about is
we
someone is
ever-
allowed to give information.
Did we ever put out that fire?
I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
technically,
Oh,
I could have.
Oh shit.
Out of character, I could have.
In character.
But if the DM said it was gonna rage out of fire, I would have. But if not, I would have left that tree burning. You can't be a fire mage if you can't put out your fires,
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay. Anyways,
Meanwhile,
I will, like I said, I will ask ahead of time before I consume my enemies in fire. Is there anything else before you guys want to talk about? Besides
you don't
Rioma's
strike me
past
as
history.
malicious, more so morbid. So I'll trust your better judgment. You seem smart enough to know when killing shouldn't be something we should be focusing on.
Yeah, it's not like I'm a moss. I don't go to an orphanage and then set it ablaze, all right?
I really
No
hope
one's
so.
Unless
accusing
there
you
were
of
evil
that.
cultists
you
in said
came up with that
orphanage.
idea very quickly.
As you
Yeah.
were- as you
I
were
thought
all
about it,
speaking-
of course, and I had to think about situations like that, all right? It's
Why?
just something I have to do.
God's talking. Hold on.
God.
As you are all speaking, a courier comes in through the door and sees your group and approaches you with the letter. Hello, is this the group with Braun, Clifton, and all that?
That's us.
Hmm
Perfect. I have a
Working
letter
title.
from Bezic for you.
Ah, perfect.
And he hands it over.
You familiar with the legal punishments of this town, right?
Sure.
Yeah, let's say hypothetically, you set fire to an orphanage. What you looking at?
Uh,
Hypothetically, I'm never gonna do such a thing.
You can-
Execution?
Oh,
That's
perfect.
gonna make-
Execution, and I'll look to Neville.
I
Seems-
wasn't going to do it. I was saying we shouldn't do it. All right, if anything.
We'll meet.
Anyways,
with
what does
Fezzik
the
as soon
letter
as
say?
possible. Thank you very
Sorry.
much.
I put in the chat, and he'll just kind of walk away, seemingly concerned.
You know, now people are gonna talk about a horned fella in heavy armor talking about burning down an orphanage. I just want you to be aware of that. That's gonna be the rumor that starts spreading now. It ain't gonna be the goblin. It's gonna be the heavy person in armor.
Do what?
Just you asking about that curry. I guarantee you is gonna tell people, "Oh my God, this heavy armored fella was asking me about burning down an orphanage," and
Oh, I said
that's the rumor.
hypothetical.
I'm telling. Listen, I'm just telling you from experience. That's the rumor.
We
that's
are
gonna spread
unsure if
across
they're
town.
connected, but I've gotten word as she's trying to talk over you guys now. Gathering at the 8th Paragon Temple, and they seem similar to Voss's group. Please investigate. We would, but there are rumors of a beast to the south that needs our attention. Keep your ear out for someone named Rasustan. He was supposedly the one in charge of the Taggart situation.
East to the south. That's the Bahir.
If a party member is an arsonist, they have to tell you, right?
Legally, yes. Legally.
Otherwise, it's entrapment.
Evil, are you an arsonist?
That's a stupid question. Of course I am.
You know what?
Wait, it wasn't obvious from the get-go?
You're so right, and I can't believe it took me so long to realize it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out. I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'm heading out.
I'm going to call a 5-minute break for me to go get some food.
All right.
Okay.
I will be back, and
Get some ice
then we can keep going. Cool.
Cool.
Oh my
Sounds
God,
good.
y'all see him. I just looked at the stream. Y'all see a map. I see nothing but whiteness.
Oh,
Oh. We're looking.
Just-
We're in the inn.
yeah, we're just in the inn
I
chilling.
looked at the stream. I saw it on the end. I'm like, wait.
All right.
I see all of our
back
tokens.
soon.
Be
Nice.
back.
So weird.
I will be back.
Unmute. Let's go back. D&D. Yes, we're up and running.
All right, cool. A nice 5-minute little break there. We come back as you all have finished your argument of burning orphanages, and you are now traveling. Well, actually, are you traveling to the Paragon? Are you going to go see Bezic first? What is your plan?
Maybe we should go see Bezic first.
Well, I mean, the letter kind of says it all, so unless we want to ask him any additional questions, I think he would have come and found us if he had the time to do so, you know? This seems like he trusts us more because of our abilities, so he's just going to leave it as a simple word, but we can definitely stop by and say hi.
If it feels unnecessary, we don't have to.
I mean, that's Terry's train of thought. I mean, Braun's got a crazy passive insight and perception. Does he kind of get the same kind of thought process going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We don't have to be handheld anymore. We did good.
Do we know where this
you get the sense that Bezic, you got the sense that Bezic considered you like, oh wow, this is going to be like bottom of the barrel shit, and then your first job went incredibly well, so he's immediately like, oh, I can use these guys.
I can milk you.
Whoa! I didn't agree to get milked here.
Anyways,
It's a
so
turn
what
of
are you all
phrase.
doing?
What's up?
So what is the plan right now? Are you heading to the temple? Or are you?
Neville, do have business that I would like to take care of before I head to the temple. Would you guys like to meet there, or do you just want to just head straight there?
Where is this
We can
Paragon
meet on the
temple? Is this in
outskirts,
town?
if we want to, I mean, I'm sure I don't want to be distrusting of the forces that be here, but I could try to talk to Voss if they would let me. I can have a charming nature if I need it.
It's up to y'all. What do you do?
It's okay. No,
So where is
I
this
just
place we're going?
What was
We're
that?
Heading for the 8th Paragon.
I hate Paragon.
On the map I have you on right now, it's
yeah.
this one that I'm clicking on at the very top.
Okay, about how far is that?
That's about a 3-hour travel.
3
How many
hours.
are there?
Because we're right here.
There are 8 temples. They go in descending orders, so 8th, 7th, 6th. And then this is the first Paragon temple, which is kind of a worship to all of them.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to clarify. Before we head out for the temple, I meant to say, not before we head to the, straight
Yeah.
there.
All right, so here. I'm going to go through the plan. Cliff,
Okay.
what are you doing right now?
Oh God. Well, I didn't have anything to get ready, so I was ready to travel.
Okay. Neville?
I'm going to hire a bard to write a tale about Neville's party adventure to the ghost town.
Okay. Holy shit. All right. How high of a quality? 1 to 5, 1 being the least, 5 being.
No, money is not an issue. Maybe how much is a 5?
I'll say a 5 is probably going to be like,
How much is this artist asking me to commission?
It's a level.
Well,
5
it's
bar.
less
Exorbitantly
about
low.
making it and more about spreading the tale. Is
Yeah.
going to cost you 1,000 gold.
Easy. Here you go.
Okay.
Make
Yeah,
it. I try to do a little embellishing, like how brave Neville is for going into the ghost town with her brave companions, but mainly Neville, and how being struck down in that fight with the dastardly villains, she was able to conjure up her fiery rage to smite them specifically.
Okay. He takes that. Anything else?
That's it for me. I'm good to go now.
All right, Rihanna.
Neville pays 1,000 gold for a clickbait
I'd like to go
article.
see if there's a potion shop or like a magic item shop in town.
There should be. Let me pull up information on it. Are you looking specifically for enchanted items, weapons, a potion shop?
I was looking for a potion shop. I wanted to buy some healing potions.
Yes, there is the apothecary that is run by the owner Nick Tat, a highly intelligent goblin
Nick Tact.
called
Yeah.
the Bubble Pot.
Ooh, I'll go to the bubble spot.
Okay. You walk in. The goblin has dark green skin and is sitting on like a high chair behind the counter. Can I help you?
I'm in the market for some potions, and perhaps if you have anything for adventurers as well that might be of use, I might be interested in that as well.
Well, this is a potion shop. What kind?
Possibly to make me faster. Something to heal me, things like that.
Well, and he kind of crawls down from his spot and he comes out in front and he starts looking through the shelves. Eventually, he pulls out one blue potion that on the inside you see there's almost like sparking blue lightning running throughout the liquid, and he holds it up to you. This is a potion of haste. It will make you faster for half a minute, but it will hurt once it's done.
How expensive is it?
Let me look at a price. I'm not finding. Fuck. I have like an expenses table and it's not on there. Alright. I finally found a good thing. I'm gonna say that this is a rarer potion, so I'm gonna put it 270 gold.
Sure. I'll take 270.
Yeah, 270.
I will take it, and I will take some healing potions.
And each healing potion is 50 gold for like a basic like potion of healing.
Okay, I'll take 200 worth, so 4.
Okay. He takes your money happily, looks up at you. Say, you look like a fighter. I've been hearing tale of one named Neville. Do you know them?
So fast. So fast.
That's
I'm
1,000 gold for you.
Yeah.
If this is about the orphanage, I swear they didn't do it.
Orphanage.
Orphanage.
Okay, what are you talking about before I dig a hole?
They went to the town of Tigers, didn't they?
Oh, they did.
Are they? Can you get an autograph for me?
Sure.
My legend spreads.
I'll tell you what. I could set up a meeting if you give them a. We're in the same adventuring party, you see.
Oh, which one are you?
I'm the one who punches stuff. I'm not that important.
Oh, Ruma?
Yes, my name is
has
Ruma. If you give us a small discount going forward, I can make it so this is our potion shop and we just go here.
You see as he like tenses and his eyes like widen and as you see he's like thinking. Deal, 10%,
15,
12,
13.
deal, and he holds his hand up to you.
Shake on it. We'll be like, all right. We're gonna go on a job, but when we come back, you'll get to meet me.
Thank you.
The evil.
The evil. Some voice in my head just whispered to add the on that.
All right. Anything else?
Let me write that down that I did this. Give us a Sorry, 13's such an awkward number. Can we just...
It's okay. Just make it 15. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go find the party when they're done.
All right, Braun. Any last things before you leave?
I guess I should probably I should probably speak with Bezic, just because he's the sheriff of the town. If I can seek audience with him, I'll just kind of let him know. I don't know if you buy much into pious beliefs, but I'd done a ritual to divine a truth from my deity Aster, and the soul of that monk. By rights, when I tried to bring him back, I anointed the body, and he had a burial at sea per se. His soul should have gone to that plane, but Aster has assured me it did not. This talk of ascension, souls not going where they need to, is worrying to me. I figured you should know as well.
I appreciate the information. While I am a native to Paragon, I'm not much in terms of religious, so the significance is lost on me. However, I believe Eltier will be summoning your presence in the next following few days, so make sure to bring that up to her. It might mean something.
Very well. We seek to head out for the 8th Paragon immediately, and perhaps we'll seek counsel with her on our return visit.
Thank you.
Should we perhaps take any sort of lanterns with us just in case, or?
I don't have any on me now.
All right.
For this visit, we don't know if they have negative intentions, so don't go in with the intention to harm anyone. If it seems like they're doing something wrong, do attempt to stop them, but unless it's blatantly obvious what they're doing. Do you follow what I mean?
Yeah, I understand wholeheartedly. Can I get that in writing for Neville, though?
Do I need to worry
I don't,
about that?
I don't know either. She's a unique character, and I'm not from big cities like this, so I'm already overwhelmed with personalities.
He does quickly write a thing and give it to you.
I just want to make sure my bases are checked. You understand?
He nods. I do appreciate it. Now, please do get to the temple.
Very well, and Braun will call that good.
Okay. So you all meet up? Do you head to the temple?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I'll turn to Neville when we meet up, and I'll say, Neville, could you go meet the owner of the apothecary, the bubble pop?
Why?
They'll give us a discount if you meet them.
Okay, I'll do it when we get back.
Great.
All right. So you begin to travel north. It is a sunny day. It is pleasant weather outside, and it's a nice walk. The path is well maintained, and you can see well used. At one point, you do cross the Aldenheim study. You see it off in the distance. I want Braun, roll a perception for me.
Perfect. Coming your way. It's just relying on eyesight?
Yes.
I have 17 then.
Okay. As you're walking, you aren't super far from the study. So as you look, you kind of look in one of the upper windows, and you see a woman standing in the window. Behind her are two great golden wings, and she looks down at you and nods as you walk past.
Kind of taken aback for a moment, immediately flash into his mind, can I make a religion to see if this makes any sense to me?
Yes.
8. She's pretty.
Yeah, you're a little stunned in a moment, and it doesn't really register. Hey, wait, that's not normal.
What's her name? Oh, we're going. All right, now he'll make note, but appreciate the kind glances.
All right, you
Said
continue
a
your
woman.
travel.
What was the study?
Aldenheim.
Okay.
She was at like the top window.
Aldenheim study, golden wings lady nods at Braun. Thank you.
All right. You continue your journey towards the temple. The closer you get, you notice the more sparse it is. It seems most people don't really take this trek up to the temple. Are there any things you want to do on the way? Any investigation, any questioning, or just straight to the temple?
Each of the 8 temples represent a different god, right?
Correct.
Does Braun know which the 8th Paragon is?
Yes, let me look very quickly. This one is to Prin of the Forests. Any other questions?
I was muted, but yeah. How do you spell Prin again?
Oh, just Prin.
Forests.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, Braun's good to head that way.
All right. You continue your travel until eventually you see in the distance a nice, clean river is running through the area. And you see in the distance that the temple has been built kind of in the middle of a mini oasis, basically, like a particularly blessed part of land. And you see that the river runs underneath the temple. And as you get close, you see a crowd of normal citizens have kind of gathered at the outskirts of the temple. And there seems to be some sort of commotion occurring on the inside. And I'm going to pull you onto the map. We are all going to be on the southern end entering this temple.
Do.
Rihanna, do you need me to pull your token on?
Yes, please.
The spacing is a little bit weird, like
She's
token wise. So just kind of like go off of like what you auto snap to.
Okay.
We're down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. And looking north, you kind of get to the edge of the crowd of people.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, Braun definitely is, he gives that note to Weevil, and he's like, we're just investigating. They said they don't know if this is the same as Voss and his group. Let's keep a level head and blood unspilled if possible. Please and thank you.
Okay.
As you reach the edge of the crowd that is gathering, there seems to be a general disquiet among them. Like they aren't exactly sure what's going on, but something ahead seems to be happening. What do you do?
I walk forward.
Well, I just mean like, do you want to ask the crowd any questions, or are you just going straight in?
I'm just going straight in. I got a job to do.
Everyone
It's
else?
just
I've
so there's a
always
crowd like around where we are.
Yeah. Like they're not entering onto temple property. They're like around the entrance.
The entrance, yeah. Yeah, I keep going forward and says, all right, what's going on?
Who are you asking that to? The crowd?
The kind of just anyone who would answer me.
Okay. The people behind you kind of pipe up. That guy up there, he was giving a speech about Aether, said this temple was important to his goals or something. They haven't done anything wrong, but they kind of kicked everyone out.
Okay. Do these monks, these monk tokens, do these people look like the same garb that we fought outside that ghost town?
They seem to have like similar garb. They're not the same people, but they
No, obviously not. No.
Yeah, they have similar garb though.
Okay. I would like to. I'm just gonna start walking forward and see if I can flag one down if they want to come towards me. This 3-foot goblin.
Yeah. Before I get onto that, Riona, Braun, Cliff.
I'll follow. Up as well.
Yeah, Braun will follow.
Yeah, I'll be coming along and just kind of warn people like, hey, keep your distance. Some things might be coming this way.
Okay.
Trying to get people to disperse.
As you start approaching, this monk kind of comes down in front of you, holds his hand out, not in a threatening way, but in in a barring passage, like, you're not allowed to enter right now.
Why is that?
We're performing a seance. It's important that Nico has his space.
Huh. Are you folks the owners of this property?
No, they're not.
This temple belongs to the gods. We are simply performing our religious rites. Unless you wish to impede.
I just want to know if we just got here. Like, you don't own this temple? Do you reside in this temple?
No.
Do you have any claim for anyone else around this temple?
No. We are traveling monks. We are performing a seance. We will leave shortly.
Braun will kind of step forward. Please, I don't mean to interpose. My name is Braun. This Nico, I've heard the name stretches pretty far. The speeches he gives at the Aldenhigh study. I've been eager to listen to such a speech. If this is similar to that, might I perhaps sit in?
Roll persuasion. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
He looks you up and down. Have you not heard his speech before?
I'm fairly new to Paragon myself. Eager to get as many perspectives on it before I make my own.
He looks over your group. Do not impede, but you may witness. And he kind of
Braun will make
steps
a
back.
show to lift his hammer and put it on the ground here and walk forward unarmed.
Hey, Brom, you know, these people are kind of responsible for turning a town into a bunch of ghosts, or so they claim.
Well, like we don't know if they're the same people. They're here to temple. They're not going to do anything. Trust me.
We could ask them if they're rituals to ascend, and if it is, then it's probably the same people.
We can ask them a lot of things, but they're not talking right now, so let's just listen. And Braun
So,
will make his way forward.
All right.
Do.
As you try,
Braun's
Oh, where's
competitive, too trusting. If you haven't figured
Yeah,
it out.
yeah, I figured that out. Yeah, no, I'm okay with this though. This is gonna be closer to that caster.
Riona.
Can I grab like a big rock? Like,
Fucking hell.
I
Hey,
would like
Cliff,
a
you
big rock.
take Ryoma for a walk.
you're gonna get like a big rock from here?
You can try to skip it
Sure.
in the religious water.
No, I'll just have it.
Man, I need to sit on it.
I'll just have like a sizable, like fist-sized rock.
Like a
Lucky these are the
baseball.
monks, not the officials. You can't be taking things from the temple.
As you walk forward, you see that these two on the sides are mages, and they both have books open. You see that in each, so they have their hands like kind of opposite. So in the hands that are closer to Nico in the center, they have this like kind of fine powder in their hand that seems to be shimmering blue, and in the other hand they seem to have religious text, while Nico is standing in the middle and seems to be praying quietly, and you can hear him whispering to himself.
Can I make any of it out?
Bird.
You can go ahead and make. How much magic is in my Eldritch Blazing? You are seeing. You're seeing a moderate amount come from these two on the side. You are seeing a large aura coming from Nico. Go ahead and roll a perception for me, Braun.
Yeah, this will just be listening, so this will be a flat roll. 14.
He's not trying to be secretive, so you can kind of hear what he's saying, and it seems to be like kind of similar utterings that you have to Aster, but this one to like Aether itself, it seems.
To Aether itself?
Mm-hmm.
Aether is like magic in this world?
Aether is like the veil between us and the gods. It's the thin plane that separates us.
Question, DM. Can I also hear the ritual and see the the gestation of casting and all that stuff?
Roller perception over 12.
Okay. What if I don't want to do that? I'm joking.
Roll a wisdom.
I'm just trying to open up my character
No.
sheet, but did the thing where like
What do you mean?
it like
I've
it
got
does like a
gun.
1x1.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
want
upper-
to.
You can't quite pick out what he's
I can't.
saying.
No. All right. I look over to my group. I'm on house watch, so I'm gonna just follow what you guys do. Just letting you guys know.
Sorry, this is Nico?
This neat guy in the middle right here, yeah.
It's a safe presumption. He is looking at him. He has like a shaven head. He's very sparse in clothing. He has like shorts on. I couldn't find a good picture. He has like shorts on, no shirt. He's buff, not like bodybuilder, but like marathon runner, if that makes sense. He doesn't have any weapons on him, just some satchels kind of like on a belt on his side.
The sheriff said if we run into this guy to bring him in, right?
He did not say that.
What did
He said to just keep your ear out, and then he also said that if you hear anything or you find a person named Rostan, Razastan.
Yeah, I know that was for this, but
yeah,
I know the first time we talked to him, he mentioned something about a guy named Nico, and that just keep an ear out for any information. Is that what it was?
Yeah, keep your ear out, see what he wants.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Braun will kind of. This is a strange thing for Braun. I don't think he thinks too much about the Aether. It's something that the gods put there, I imagine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do? I hate to just ask for a roll to see if this is a good or a bad thing, but could I try to do like a religion check to hold my holy symbol, just to see if this seems like something that the gods are cool with? If that's a no, you can tell me no. Braun's just thinking something along those lines, like, "Hey, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing."
I'm gonna say no. Like
Okay.
Braun tries, but he
fine.
doesn't really get a response.
That's fine. You got to cast a spell for that type of thing normally. I get it. He'll watch
Well.
intently, though.
Mhm. Anything else?
I don't want to interrupt, so I'll let them do their thing.
Yeah.
If anyone else wants to say anything, you don't got to be as nice as Braun.
Well, I just mean like re on the cliff. Any actions before we go to the next part?
I'll get closer if they let me.
What was that?
I'll get closer if they let me.
Yeah, you can get about there before maybe some of the monks behind you will be like, "Hey, not that far."
Turn to them. What are they doing?
Ryoma.
Hmm.
Go.
What do you mean,
As you're
go?
talk-
No.
As you talk, you hear the chanting in front of you stop, and you see as the man stops. He stops chanting. He kind of leaves his like prayer stance, and he turns back towards you. A son, my guy.
Oh,
Oh no.
not the energy I expected. So
How can I help you, my good man?
I guess he is with the gym bros.
I'll just turn to everyone else like lost, like I don't know what to say to this person.
He has a very genuine smile on his face.
He's asking, "How are you doing,
Oh,
kind
howdy.
sir?"
Are you up to mischief, sir?
That is up to our individual perspective, my friends. If anything, you stopping me my chanting, that is mischievous in nature, is it not?
I apologize if it wasn't my intent. I simply wished to observe.
There is no ill will in these vibes. Do not concern yourself.
Neville likes to raise her hand. She keeps it raised until called upon.
He points at you. Yes, my little green mans.
Hey! What was the town called again? That one was Ghost Town?
Taggart?
Taggart?
Or no, oh,
Taggart? Yeah.
Taggart.
Hey, do you know anything about Taggart?
Taggart, I believe that is a very humble and nice farming town down south. Am I correct?
I believe you would be correct. I kind of squint. Do you have any idea what happened in the past, I don't know, 3 weeks over in Taggart?
Nope. Why would I?
I don't know, just asking.
I have been busy communing with my gods and my will.
Mm-hmm. So, I just want to I just want to ask because people behind us points to the monks. Apparently, they had something to do with it. The commotion that happened over at Taggart. It was very messy.
What commotion was there?
Oh well, a lot of clothes lying around, a lot of struggling that was seen about. But other than that, I'm not at liberty to say. What's up?
An orgy?
No,
is
but
what has you concerned?
We're getting way off topic here.
Whoa.
That's not what happened in Taggart.
Mine.
I guess we don't know that there wasn't an orgy.
It's certainly a possibility. You can't rule
My
it out,
guy,
but everyone's
who's the-
gone.
Lose your chains of societal expectation. Have free will. Have sex, my man. Who cares?
No,
Like,
I like to
Wow.
cut at your jib,
I'll-
but this is not important right now.
everybody in Taggart is disappeared, if not dead.
Oh.
I don't know why we beat around that bush if we weren't going to beat around the bush at all. So
I just want
Well,
to know if they were.
Sometimes you got to beat around the bush. Sometimes you got to beat off.
Yeah.
You know?
How did you come to the conclusion that me and my friends were involved in this?
Because people dressed like them tried to kill
oh
us.
my god, you said that out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just saying. Oh,
These people who attacked you, these dudes and dudettes, are they still amongst the living?
Some of them.
Okay.
Okay.
In this town of Taggart, you said it's gone?
No, the town is there, the people are not. It doesn't seem as though they were murdered in the streets, but they are missing. It's without a trace. Their clothes are where they were stood, their food's uneaten, nothing's stolen. There's a magical barrier that encircles the town.
I fear that I understand what you are saying.
Does that put us at an impasse?
Or
He
can one of
kinda
us help each
speaks
other?
this next question to the room, not to you specifically, but in general. Who was in charge of that first task there? Is
Boss.
anyone aware? No, Vaz was checkup. Someone,
So you're aware of it.
one of the mages next to him, Razistan was in charge, sir. And Nico nods. He turns towards you all. My name is Nico. These are my people. Can someone fetch Razistan for me? And as he says that, these two monks here slowly walk away and begin like making their way like kind of around the temple.
You see,
And he just kind of waits and like looks at you.
we're very concerned what happened to those people because you see, as he the rat kind of pops out from his back up his shirt and like onto his shoulder. My familiar here was on one of them circles. A magic spell got cast on it, and they just didn't exist anymore. We're hoping that a similar fate did not.
They
be
still
shared.
exist, my friend, just in a better way, past where we can see.
Apparently, past where our spirits can even connect. Then.
What do you mean?
In a way. What do I mean? Is in what happened to your reptilian
people.
friends?
They exist in a better way.
Yeah. See, these bodies of ours, these expectations of food and thirst, and these desires, these are chains put on us by the gods. That rat you had, he's free, my man. He exists in a better way without these binds.
Oh, he's insane.
It sounds like you sort of know what's going on.
Of course I know what's going on.
Sound more like
It's
he's
just
told
very
us.
unfortunate that I happened to a town. That was not my intention at all, I assure you, dude.
But are you,
Well then, dude.
are
why don't
you happy that it happened to them?
That has a lot of negative energy, vibes, and connotation to it that I do not particularly enjoy.
Sorry, my vibes are bad. I know.
Your vibes are harsh, my guy.
It's just how I
Gotta
am.
vibe check yourself.
Wait.
sometimes.
Is there
Okay.
any
I'm-
way
I'm
to,
getting-
to bring them back to this plane though?
Let them choose if they want to pass on.
That is a tough question, and I don't think you're exactly gonna enjoy the answer that I have for you.
It sounds like it's a pretty easy to answer.
Sounds like a no.
As you're saying that, you turn around and you see that the two monks are coming with a mage between them. And as they approach, the two monks kind of stand off to the side, and the man walks past you up to Nico.
Mhm.
You requested my presence, sir. And Nico says, my dude, my guy, did you perform our ritual within a town? And the man looks very uncomfortable, kind of looks around you. You instructed me to test it, sir. And Nico, when I said tests, did I say unnecessarily inside of an important farming village with unconsenting members of society, or did I say, see if it works, my guy? Which one did I imprint upon you? And the man kind of looks around like, sir, I thought this is what you wanted.
All right, listen. It seems like I don't know what's going on, but Razistan here is the guy who caused this. Why don't we just take him into custody, unless you want to do something with him, which would cause issue. I'm pretty sure our employer would hate that. Can we take him and go?
Yeah, take him. Fuck off.
Well, are you doing the thing that you're saying they were doing here?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you're sort of praying. Is just like general prayer? You're like waiting for something to happen.
We were going to perform rites, if that is what you are questioning. You can stay and watch should you want, but I believe that Razistan might not exactly enjoy that and might make an attempt to escape, which I heavily disencourage.
Hold on. I'll look at Razistan. I'll be like, I'm just gonna punch him, see if I can knock him out in one hit.
Braun will interpose in a place of worship.
I know, not in church, guys. God, house of God.
Stop fucking cursing, god damn it.
Look, do y'all want to take Razistan in? I can handle the scenario right now. I can bring us to a nice, relaxing situation as of current.
No, I'm just gonna
forgive me and my traveling companions. We do not wish to interrupt your rights. We'll take him and leave. Nico, was it?
Yes, sir.
My name's Braun. I'm new to Paragon, and there's clearly more to this world than I knew about. Perhaps if we cross paths again, we could have a sit down.
That sounds quite lovely.
Nico.
Feel free to stand and observe our rites. We're committing the first of 8 grand rituals, and might I say, this is the most important.
No, I'm good. But Nico, question: does anyone here know Voss personally? I kind of just look around, and just be like,
I know the man. Is he still alive?
He is. Against his
Unfortunate.
will.
That's quite a cruel fate of you.
It's a cruel fate to not let him take his life.
It's a religious rite. Would you, and he's like
Religious rite
looking
I've
straight
studied.
at you, how would you feel when you die if I prevented you from going forth with the Ocean One of Aster?
And I thought that sits heavy on him for a second. I would make my day forward probably very confusing in my head. I had a lot to think about. You're coming with us on basic. Let's go.
Wait.
what now, Ryoma?
Which one of us has the sending spell?
Me.
Braun does.
Oh,
Why don't you just ask the sheriff if they want to meet with Nico? I don't think
They didn't tell us to come get Nico. They told us to come get.
This said if
Razistan.
Nico if the people who were doing stuff was kind of suspicious.
He's not doing anything suspicious. He's praying.
Feel free to observe.
He's like, I really want to continue this, guys.
Yeah,
Come on.
we're being very inconsiderate.
Look, all I'm
Mhm.
saying is, it's not like Nico disagrees with what they did, just that they shouldn't have done it to a lot of people.
Ryoma, if you want to punch Nico, go punch Nico. Otherwise, let's get Ross down
I'm
and get
not
out.
being punch happy. I'm
If
just
you want to
saying.
have a brawl, I am happy to oblige.
Nico technically didn't even do anything. It was this Razistan
no,
fellow we're
no.
gonna be taken in.
We are not throwing hands in a temple of worship, people. We are.
What
we're
if it
not
was a
animals.
god of war, though?
Here, I have a suggestion, if I may. My dudettes and duderinos.
What is it, Nico?
Observe my ritual. See that it is peaceful. See that it is not to cause issue. And then leave with good old Razistan and make him pay for his crimes, hopefully in execution, so he may finish his religious rites.
I mean,
Okay.
all intentions being put forth. I was planning on, no matter what, spectating this and taking notes. I have quite interested in what I've heard about you in this bridge of ether.
Perfect.
So
If you may take 10 steps back, the ritual shall take but a minute.
Ryoma, Neville, you two aren't as interested in staying.
Not really, no.
You want
I'll
to take our friend here, and you can head on down the road. We'll catch up.
Okay.
I think we should all just stay.
I don't think he said he's going to try to escape if he stays too, and I don't want to worry about that. But we can all stay. You want to sit down
Here.
and listen?
I have a way to settle this. And he takes a step forward.
oh my god, he's gonna kill him.
And in one, lightning fast move, his fist flies forward, and Razistan falls backwards, unconscious, into your arms, Braun.
No. Well, that's the sweet spot.
5-finger death punch.
All right. I don't care.
breathing?
I'm taking Razistan. I'm walking away right now. You guys have fun.
All right.
It was lovely to meet you, Neville.
Whatever.
And as you're walking away, you see as he begins to start a ritual. And you see that he takes almost a battle stance, and he holds his hands out to both of these piles of powder around him. And you see as he begins to move his hands, it's almost like he's directing the wind, pulling said powder into a large circle around him. And it's almost like this ornate dance that you see him committing as he directs wind, and it's almost like engraving the ground with the sand. And within 30 seconds, you see at his feet is a rune that is very recognizable. And as he comes to a finish with his dance, he clasps his hands together, pulls them apart, and the two mages beyond him disintegrate into a blue light.
Braun is entirely confused, but he will not object because he's just been. I mean, as far as he knows, he's absolutely right. This is his religious belief.
All right. The thing I will reiterate is you recognize this sigil.
Yeah, it's
you
the
have
same
seen
sigil in the
three-
town.
Yeah. And you see as he looks down happily upon it, and he looks back up. My ritual is complete. Friends, I hope you've learned something through observation.
Is that permanent?
Mithril sand, so yes.
Oh, so you just came in and vandalized the temple?
Well, you may view it as vandalizing. I view it as enchanting, the first of 8. But don't worry, within a few months it'll all be gone.
You should come with us.
Ryoma,
That's not
we're
gonna
leaving, buddy. Come on.
No,
That's not
I
going
think
to happen.
you should come with us. That sounds pretty bad.
Braun will kind of walk up and like put a hand on Ryoma's arm, and like he'll look down at Weevil already like walking far away. We're outnumbered. Hey, we're gonna leave, Ryoma.
Make you a deal if you want.
I don't know that there's a deal that you can offer.
Ritual combat, my guy. 2 of you, 1 of me. Loser walks away with nothing. Winner gets to go where they please. How's that sound to you?
That just. Do you just want to fight?
Do you want to fight?
No,
I don't.
He's not saying anything.
I'm not saying I'm just saying like, hey, saying it'll all go away kind of is like a bad.
Combat is ritualistic to me. If you want to indulge me, who am I to deny my own pleasure?
If you'd like to have a bout, I'm fine with that because I don't want to like kill you or anything. I just wanted to like be like ask you some questions.
Ask
Maybe-
away.
So you did this rune. Those two ascended? Question mark.
Yes. They have gone on to better existence.
Is that your whole deal?
To let us move on, yes.
And it's just
Our place in this world is to be cursed. Who am I to allow curse to continue should I have the power to remove it? I was born blessed with knowledge and great power to let us move on. And it is nothing but immoral for me to not do so.
Can I ask a question? Y'all got a name for your organization?
The Aether Tide.
Aethertide.
A ether or a
Mhm.
th?
Yeah, Aether. Aether. You know, sort of like magic itself type of thing.
Ether what?
Mhm. Tide.
Tide.
He's not like glaring at you, but he's like
So-
looking at you very intensely, Ryoma.
So, is your belief here is there's ascension, something beyond, something completely separate than the afterlife, where one's soul may pass after their unfortunate time or the time of their hourglass runs out?
Correct. Afterlife is just a continuation of a curse outside our control. Existence bound to us that we did not ask for. But my path, the way that I provide, is a way to true freedom, away from it all. I'm just trying to help everyone reach the big blue, my man. What's wrong with that?
There ain't nothing wrong with wanting to help people. What matters is number one, how you do it, and number two, you making sure people accept your help. My guy.
People will accept my help. Some people may need convincing, but
okay. I understand that I don't know a lot about what's going on. I get that. It sounds kind of cult-like, and I mean this with all the respect. You gotta understand. That's just how it's coming off to me.
your perception and naivety of my grand goal means very little to me.
Fair.
As someone that has relatives that are the stubbornest fuckers you'll ever done meet, I know that there are certainly people that will not be convinced. To those people, would you force this sort of ascension upon them?
Every fire needs its fuel.
So yes. Because I'm all for religious freedom. People can believe and do what they wish.
Look, we can all sit around and argue about religious beliefs and our own personal morals all day long till the sun goes down. I believe there's a time and a place for that conversation, and I believe this is neither of them. I think everyone should go their own way right now.
We can walk away in peace
We
or
came
battle.
here on a job. He's given us what we wanted. We should thank him for his courteous behavior and be on our way.
What's the temple you're going to next, Nico?
Why do you inquire?
I'm not trying to stop you. I just wanted to know.
Second. Goal is make the way down the continent, hit the first, and then see where things go from there.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we run into each other again. I guess we're leaving.
I have a feeling we will meet again soon. Good luck, all.
Take care.
Damn!
No.
I'll make my way out, yeah, too.
I mean,
I
he
will
one-hit
say,
KO'd this guy. You know? It's a temple of the gods. I don't want to fight there. Clearly that's not cool what's going on, but what are we going to do right now, you know?
Just want to say.
I mean, he did offer ritual combat.
yeah.
Braun don't want to fight. I don't think Cliff's eager for a scrapping either. I just think Realma wants to throw some hands.
Hell no. I don't do fighting.
I guess I don't know if they got taken, but I'll take them with me if they didn't.
Oh, the Razastan.
Yeah,
I
we
think
just can't
Needle
move
took
them.
Yeah, we'll go.
Just want to say, I do agree with your whole stance, the idea of it, because I believe magic can be used to make this world and people a better place and have better lives. Hopefully we can all come to a compromise and take a leave.
Compromise won't be needed with wide action.
And he'll take his leave.
All right.
So how'd it go?
I'm kind of sad Neville wasn't there because I have a feeling that if Neville had been there, that would have ended bloodily.
Yes. And you know what?
I'm kind of sad I wanted you guys to see Nico.
We saw
Nico.
They one-hit KO'd the fucking guy.
You
We
gave
don't know how
me
strong the guy was.
you gave me NPC instructions not to fight this out.
GM specifically asked not to have combat.
This whole operation was your idea.
I was told that I needed a trigger word before I start blasting. And I really try to get that trigger word said, but no one ever wanted to be peaceful about it. So I was like, fine, I'm going to take this knocked out dude. I'm going to let you guys talk it out. I'm going to go have fun playing with this corpse.
Alright, so you all meet up, like 5 minutes outside of the temple with Neville, who is just sitting on the unconscious man.
Finally, how'd it go? How many people died?
Nico's, I think, trying to erase everybody from this planet.
Yes. Yes, he is.
And I don't know why we're just letting them go.
Because apparently this is not part of the job. So that's why I let him go.
This isn't, and we don't know what's happening. We don't know how many people are in there. We're not bloodying a house of worship. We can we're not the powers that be here. I'm brand new here. I'm not getting involved in this. It's above me.
They've already marked a house of worship with mithril, so that's permanent now.
Yeah, oh, they did they? You're saying they did the ruin thing to the temple?
Yeah.
Yep.
And again, I would have been down to go ham, but it feels like do we need a specific job description to catch them? Because we could just ask the sheriff.
I mean, when I'm not on a job, I don't care, but I'm on a job right now, so I'm going to get this man out. And I was told not to hurt the temple, so just saying.
All right, let me. There's so much going on so quickly. He's gonna cast Sending to Bezic.
Okay.
We've apprehended Rasustan. He is responsible for the events in Taggart. Nico seems to be the leader. They put a sigil on the Paragon.
Mention that we just let them go for some reason.
Do you mention that?
I'm out of words.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
25.
So what's the full message that you sent?
I'll copy paste. I say we have apprehended Razustan. He is responsible for the events in Taggart. Nico seems to be the leader. They put a sigil on the Paragon.
Eek. You copy pasted the wrong thing.
Damn, so I did, huh?
Yup.
Haha, this guy's a silly.
Hey,
goose.
Sheriff. Do you
That's
know
a
about these
lot more
guys?
than 20.
Did I do it again? Oh, no,
That's
No,
a
no,
lot.
you did it
Yeah.
right. You did it right.
Just like,
But yeah, you
Bezic,
did
there
it.
are 8 gods. Go, Gary, Green.
He left the sigil. The sigil. I need that sigil.
Yep.
Guess
That
I'll
is
use
his
another
entire
spell.
response.
By the way, I would like to disarm this man of all of his belongings,
Sure.
including his clothes. Actually, I don't trust him.
Do you leave his underwear on, or are you just full nude?
I
man?
will inspect his underwear, and if I deem it safe, I will put it back on.
Okay, it's deemed safe.
Okay, good.
What's on the inside of it, though? That's a dangerous weapon.
Yeah. So that is Bezik's whole response.
Well, Bezik's not happy.
Well, what do you say? I was like, what do you say?
He left a sigil, like the sigil, the bad sigil.
Sigil or
why
sigil?
Why the hell are you pronouncing it sigil?
Oh, my bad. That's the
Sigil.
accent kind of runs away from me sometimes.
Well, fucking catch it.
He's fine.
Sigil.
It's fucking.
Do you have more spells to tell him to say yes? What do you want to do?
I do have more spells. All right.
Like, I know the creator of the sigils calls it a sigil, but you can create something and be wrong. You know, and I just want to say, my biggest fear thing isn't the fact that this is a church or a holy place or whatever. I couldn't care less. Blood is blood, and blood can wash off. It's the fact that they're casting some kind of magic that straight up vanished those two, and he knocked this guy out one punch. Now, I'm confident in what I can do, and in healing, inspiring others, having people fight for me. I'm pretty certain we would not be able to handle this at our current capabilities.
No, I think I could handle
That's
him.
my thing. Because we can just go right back right now. They're down 2 members.
Good.
Ritual combat my country ass.
I guess we could have just had a duel, and we could have gotten a test of their capabilities. If one
Failing
of us
something
weren't...
pretty.
You just want to walk back in there and be like, oh, hey, yo, Nico. Wait 1 sec. Do you want to do 1v1?
Changed our minds.
Yeah, I guess
Entirely
I
an
could.
option.
If y'all want me to just be like, hey, do you want to have like a practice duel and just see how much I get fucked up?
It's that's up to y'all. Like I
Yeah,
said, my biggest
I
thing is
don't-
sizing them up. I don't think we could handle that right now where we are at with our capabilities.
It would be awesome, though. So I'm kind of down for a ritual combat 1v1.
We can go back. Well, he said 1v2, like we picked 2 people. But you had already left.
Yeah. Oh, really? Cool.
So you can go back, take him up on that offer. You go right ahead. I'll watch. I'll make some popcorn.
Hold on. Do you still want to have that sigil warding on me or no?
I'll
go.
Yes, we will return immediately. There were many men. Nico dispatched Rasustan immediately. It did not seem likely that we would have survived a fight here.
Many men. There was like 4.
Many men.
3.
That is
Thousands of
many
men.
There were so many men,
I'm
all shirtless for some reason, really ripped.
They-
Ram Ranch. I don't know what that was about.
If everyone's done telling me everything I done wrong, what are we doing next?
I guess we leave.
Well, I'm waiting for that message.
Oh, slashers. Ooh.
I do hope you all know, like, the instructions from Bezic are not ironclad. Like, I don't want you all to feel as if, like, oh, Tuesday told us the exact thing to do, we have to do that. I hope you all know
No,
that.
like I said,
Terry
I
knows
didn't
that.
think we could survive this. I didn't think we could be able to take this. That's why Clifton was like, I'm just gonna watch. If someone throws the first punch, he'll get involved.
Here's
But
where I'm
he
at.
ain't-
Here's where I'm at.
he ain't- I ain't
Terry
striking
thinks
the
we got 7 more tries.
Listen, I'm very
Braun
conscious
thinks he
of
has
my
no idea
reputation,
what was going
right?
on that whole time, and that he was not gonna.
We have 7 more attempts to stop them before the world ends, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a good chance.
We fight Nico in phases.
He beat the shit out of him. He runs away. Phase 2, he's even stronger.
This is the
Mm,
part in the
right.
video game where like the bad guy does something bad. It's like, oh no, how do we stop them from doing that again? You know, now we know they're doing bad things.
I
for
want to see
sure.
Nico powered up with
It's like-
god powers too.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
We gotta
well,
fight
yeah,
him
exactly.
like Goku.
Gotta
We
fight
gotta
him
make
at the
sure
8.
he's as strong as possible.
So what'd he say?
Well, if anyone wants to go scrap with him still, Bezic is curious as to how strong he is.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Oh, fuck.
Sure.
This
Fuck
combo
it.
again, huh?
Braun, do you want to take him
Clearly
back?
we're the
Take
brains
this
of the group.
unconscious. Do you want to take this
Oh.
unconscious fella and make sure that he gets there safe and
I figure the
not have
further
to
I
watch
am
the
from a religious
desecration?
temple that I may have just willingly let get desecrated, I think the better for me.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You go
Wait,
on
are
ahead.
there-
I'll make sure they don't die. I got healing magic.
I mean, passive like insights, perceptions. That I believe that if Nico challenged them to ritual combat, he wouldn't kill them or ambush the party. Yeah.
He seemed like
Yeah.
All right, so
honorable.
we walk back up into the temple. You
Okay.
go,
You see that he's like sitting crisscrossed on top of the sigil, seemingly praying. One of the monks kind of coughs to get his attention. He opens his eyes and sees you. My guys, hello again.
So I heard you offered them a fight. You still down?
I did. I am.
To the death or just until one gets knocked out?
Do you want it to the death?
Nah, I'll just do it to the knocked out. I need it here.
We can do it to the knockout.
All right. Bird, Ida, you stay back.
Otherwise,
Are
it's
you
a
going in
3v1.
alone, Evil?
Who
Oh.
all is engaging this?
I look behind me. Anyone else want to take a shot at him?
I'll be watching and providing musical accompaniment.
Okay. Ryoma?
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
He
Oh,
walks
do you mind if I
forward.
cast a spell? I'm a spellcaster, by the way. You'll find out very soon if you don't knock me out right away. Do you mind if I cast a pre-battle spell? It won't hurt you.
As much preparation as you need, feel free.
Okay. Stand.
and-
You might want. I'm gonna stand over here.
As he's saying that, these two monks slowly walk away.
Yeah, and then
And they seem to be watching closely, as if like this is a teaching experience for them. So they're like watching closely.
so Neville takes off her hat. She's bald, and she just kind of like does like a very grunting like Dragon Ball Z stance where she's like doing a power up, and then around her she gets wraithed in fire.
Okay.
It's not concentration, by the way.
Let me read the.
And she's just super pissed off. Like her expression is just super angry. I'm
Okay.
doing fire version, by the way.
Okay. Ryoma, are you joining?
Yeah, I'll just punch my fists together and empower my physical strikes.
Okay.
Do
Uh,
your-
I'm going to let you two decide initiative. Nico is going last. Which of you would like to go first?
Oh,
Nah.
this is not gonna go well for us, I feel.
Quick question: Can I just sing in this little ditty? Just give them both an inspiration before the fight.
Yes. I
Okay.
do want to ask, what are Braun and Cliff doing
Oh.
during the fights?
Oh, watching and taking notes.
Okay. Are you going to be like perception checking? Like, feel free at any point to try an insight and get more information.
Okay.
All right. Ryoma, do you want to go first or second?
I'll look at Evil if you want me to go first.
I'll go first if you want.
Go ahead.
All right. While she's like kind of angrily like staring at Nico, she closes her eyes and lets out like a very long sigh, and around everyone you feel like a disgusting like wave of heat just like radiate out from her.
Mm-hmm.
Those with, by the way, level 4 spell, so everyone that's friendly is basically immune. Just ahead of time.
1 second. When creature moves into percent.
Yeah. And it's centered on me because that's how I made all these spells.
One level exhaustion, and it's a dim. Okay.
All right.
Is that
So
your
I'm just-
first? That's your first move.
That's my action. My bonus action is to be mad, and my reaction is to be mad, and that is it. That's my turn.
Not rage,
Rihanna, it's
just mad.
your turn.
I guess I'll punch. That's my thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'll come up and I'll swing.
Again, spell save is actually DC 18, but yeah, just
We'll take some swings. Does a 19 hit?
That's a hit.
Okay, I will do. You already die shit. Let me see what maneuver I want to add on to this before I start. They don't have a weapon, do they?
He does not have a weapon, no.
I will do. Do they have a spell focus?
No, just fists.
Okay, I'll just do sweeping attack. So DC 15 strength save.
Okay.
12.
He got 18 plus 3.
So he succeeds, not prone. Oh, I could have drank it. Nah, not worth it. I will attack again.
So you dealt 13 damage in the first?
Yeah, 13 damage on the first.
Okay.
It is magical. It's considered magical.
I was about to ask.
So it's magical. Yeah. Okay. And I will attack again. 25.
That's a hit.
6 bludgeoning. Jeez.
Okay.
7, 1 force.
Okay.
I will flurry blows to attack 2 more times. 15 hit.
No.
I will bardic to try to hit. 16
Does-
hit.
Does not hit.
Fuck. They have to make a con save to avoid lightning.
Yep, thunder damage. It's one point of thunder damage.
Yeah, 1 point of thunder damage.
18.
He's good.
20.
Hit.
I will do another sweeping attack, and I will also open hand steal the reaction.
Let me...
Damn, boy.
Let me do his... What saving throw is he doing?
He doesn't get a saving throw for the reaction. He has a strength save for...
No, the strength save. He got a 16 plus 3, 19.
Succeeds. I'm going to... What am I doing here? I don't want to be near this guy. I've got an idea. I'm gonna action surge. I'm going to back off 15 feet.
Okay.
I haven't been... have I been adding my D8 to these attacks?
I have no idea.
I've added it to none of them.
D8 for
My-
what?
My maneuver stuff. I keep forgetting to add them whenever I hit someone with an attack.
I'll let you retroactively roll them now, but this is the last time I'll allow that.
Yeah, I'll try to remember from now on. It's
Okay.
2 because I did it twice. So an additional 8 damage total.
Okay.
I will attack 2 more times. I will action search to attack 2 more times.
Okay.
22.
Hit.
6 bludgeoning. I will do another tripping attack. Burning through these.
15 plus 3.
Succeeds. D8. So additional 7 damage.
Okay.
And I will do 1 more attack. 12 misses. For sure.
That's a miss. Is that your full turn?
I will back off a little more. 5 more feet and I'll be done.
Okay. First of all, let me say Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You just kept going. Let me look over his stuff really quick. Okay. So as you engage with him, you are like you have these flurry of blows, and like he's blocking a lot of them. But like you can see, like catching with his hand, like ouch, that's gotta hurt. But every time you try and do a sweeping strike, he like sets his foot down with force, and like you try and kick it, and it's like kicking a tree, and he's like utterly unaffected by that. And then as you back away, he nods. A good offense. Let's see your defense, shall we? And he approaches at you. I will say, with blinding speed. He is abnormally quick. He's going to do his first attack. Oh!
Is it crit?
Yeah!
I love getting crit. It's just, it happens so often to me lately.
Holy shit!
Before that, DM, he needs to make a con saving throw. He's within my disgusting heat.
Okay, a con saving throw. What's he have to beat?
18.
He got a... Okay, he does fail. What happens to him?
He takes 1 level of exhaustion. And he takes 6 radiant damage. But he's level 1 exhaustion though.
I thought
Okay.
it's 40-10.
Is it 40-10?
So he comes up to you. Let me roll his damage.
Yeah, you do that. I'll just look at my spell and then add more.
Because I know the spell you're talking about. I'm pretty sure it's 4.
Yeah.
He's going to deal...
And I'm pretty sure they're not going to get his HP to 0, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
He's going to deal 19 damage against you on the first hit. He's going to expend some points and make that a stunning strike. I need you to do a Constitution saving throw for me.
BBEG monk, this is
19.
payback, huh?
You fail.
Nice.
Yeah. So I want... You're a monk. You have done a lot. You have fought hundreds of monks in your life, and you've grown used to ki manipulation. Like, you aren't resistant to it, but you've grown used to how it feels. That way, you can anticipate it in battle. You can, like, react a little bit quicker than your normal person would following a stunning strike. This is nothing like that. It feels like a particularly large semi-truck has just struck you directly in the fucking jaw, leaving you dazed, and you, like, take a couple steps back as, like, this kind of scrawnier guy just, like, in one hit just almost knocked you unconscious. And then with that, he's going to take a step over towards Neville. He's going to make his next strike. Oh, wait, actually, one sec. He's going to use... What does level 1 exhaustion give?
Disadvantage on skill checks. The next one, it will be probably either movement or like half movement or disadvantage on attack throws.
Okay, so he's just going to do 2 attacks against. He's going to do 1 attack against you, which is a 14. Does that hit?
That does not hit. I'm also going to cast shield even before I knew that anyway. So 21.
So he sends this he sends his fist at you with like lightning speed. You manage to duck just in time. And then he and that 20.
Okay.
I'm
you
so
went from
sorry.
cursed dice
No
to
problem.
like amazing dice.
He takes
I went
2d8 fire damage because my fire shield is like, no, stop it, and it strikes him back.
Let me check
Fixed.
something really quick. Okay,
No
yeah.
13 extra damage back at him.
Okay. So his crit damage is going to be 17 damage as he like punches at you, you dodge under it, and then he just kicks you in the fucking jaw.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I need to make a con saving throw to see if I keep that disgusting aura up. I don't. No. He's no longer exhausted. Yeah.
Okay, and then let me see if he would do anything else. That's gonna be his whole turn. Ryoma, you are stunned until the end of his next turn.
Oh, okay. But I cannot take actions or reactions. Can I do bones?
No.
Okay.
Action is an action.
I'm just done. I'll just be here.
It's your turn.
It is now your turn, Neville.
Okay. Man, I'm just angry that he actually managed to he got past my dude. All right, so I'm not a 4th level spells, so yeah, I'm just going to bonus action disengage move. Boop. Like I do a little goblin like hop against this like little podium on top of this podium. And I just summon 3 more, like out of my fire shield, 3 more like rays, scorch at him. and sit like I strike out at him.
Okay.
Because I don't want to hit my friend. Plus, he's a monk, so he probably can just deck save out of the way because he's a monk.
Evasion.
Yeah, fucking monks, I hate you.
Yeah, Brioma.
Sorry. I'm not even that much of a monk. I'm a 3rd level monk.
Okay.
I'm
so
like
I'm gonna
half
cast
monk on my mother's side.
Scorching Ray 3 times at him. So 27, I 19, that's 23.
All hit.
Okay. Hiya! First one's 10. Wait, is any? Yep. Second one is. I'm going to re-roll that 1d6, that 2. Never mind, it's still a 6. And the second one is an 8. Ignore the 7.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
That was my action, bonus action. And then that is my turn.
Okay. So we're back to his turn. He's going to take a step forward towards you. I need you to do a strength saving throw. Or he's making a grapple check.
Making a grapple check. Oh, no, you fool. Which is higher? Athletics or acrobatics? Technically, it would be this one. 17.
Let me look at the stat block real quick.
Wait, your athletics is higher than your acrobatics?
Yeah.
23.
He's grappled me.
Yeah, so he comes up to you and you like kind of swipe your hand out at him and he like takes a quick step back, comes forward again, and then he grabs you by the throat and he says, "Sorry, bud, time to put you out." And he's going to move you back and then he's going to dunk you into the water forcefully. And he's going to flurry of blows, do 1 attack while you're underwater. That is advantage, right?
That is. I don't know because I'm not prone.
Grappled
You're
doesn't do
grappled.
Your grapple doesn't give advantage, sadly.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, he will just do an attack. 16 plus. I don't want to say. He hits.
I was gonna say shield again. So 21.
He hits.
Okay, cool.
Also, just want to say, because being good Boy Scout, when you grapple, you can replace a single attack and get your other attack.
What was that?
When you grapple, you like replace a single attack. So
Yeah, so you can, if he has like
attack.
5 attacks, then like 4, he can just do still 4.
Oh, okay, cool. Then he doesn't even flurry. He just does a normal hit. First, he is going to deal 9 damage as you're under the water, and he just like strikes you in the jaw. And then he is going to hit again with a 25.
That is a hit.
This is a 15 damage as he strikes you again underwater.
Oh, I'm out. I was at -1.
And as you go unconscious from the last hit, he drags you up out of the water and puts you onto the shore.
Gotcha.
And then takes a few steps back, gets back into like battle position. And Riona, as you come to, you see that Neville is out.
Were we going only to the first?
Can I quickly walk in, grab Neville, drag them out, and then heal them?
Yes, he does not
Like,
stop you at all.
Just kind of gives a nod of respect, like a tip of the hat to him, and pulls Neville back over to the corner and start healing.
And then Riona, you come to, you see that he is like in battle position, and his fighting is a lot less monk and a lot more boxer. You've noticed.
Did he look fucked up from the amount of damage he's taken, or no?
He does look a little like he's not officially bloodied, but he has been affected. Yeah, he's taken a significant amount.
I'll look at him and be like, was it only to the first knockout, or are we still going?
Still going, my guy.
Okay. I'll walk up. Can I... This is a broken pillar here, correct?
Yes.
Can I, on the way, grab it and use it as, like, a club and just swing it into its body?
Yeah. I'll make you do a check for that, but I will allow that. Also, Terry, check your messages. I'm about to ask you something.
All I'm saying is I do have Tavern Brawler. This is my whole thing. What check do you need me to do?
My messages?
I just sent you a message. I think that's going to be an athletics, like a strength check.
You might. It's a big pillar.
13. I could add to it if I have.
I'm going to make it a DC of 16.
Okay. I'll throw a D8 on that. I'll throw my last D8 on it. 8.
Okay, so you're able to swing it. Does Tavern Brawler give specifics on like what to make damages?
A D4.
No,
D4.
Because this is a big thing, I will allow you to make that like a D12.
I'm proficient with improvised weapons is what it says, and my unarmed strikes do a D4.
Oh yeah. So like, if you want, you can just rule that the thing is a great club instead of
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that this is a D12. I'll make you do a weapon attack with it, like the athletic. Well,
You're proficient with it, so just be an.
You're proficient. Yeah, just make a straight attack with it. Yeah.
yeah. So just make an attack with it.
And
Should
then
I just
roll a
use
D12
my
for damage
unarmed attack, but like
Just say it's a club. Yeah.
Yeah.
21?
So that'll hit, then just roll a D12 plus your strength modifier. Or if you're a monk, you can choose what you want to add.
Yeah, it's by strength. So it's a 1d12 plus 4,
Mhm.
plus my proficiency, which is plus.
Not proficiency to damage, plus proficiency to attack modifiers.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that is a d12 plus
4.
12 damage
Oh!
for 16 damage.
Okay.
Smashes him with a pillar,
Uh,
bro. Ryoma's
And
wild.
I'll try to trip him up again. Because why not? I have a d6 I can throw on this one. That's my last superiority die.
Sure.
I get
he
like
needs to do a strength check.
Yeah, DC 15.
I get like the
He got a
icon.
2, so he fails.
Let's go!
Yo,
So
capitalize
now-
on it.
Attacks are advantage. I'm gonna try to slam this pillar down on top of him.
Okay.
27.
It's a hit.
And then we'll do a d12 plus 4. Another 12. So
Oh my god.
damage.
Ryoma is fucking John Wick right now, bro.
Just
So
killing
that's
the
minus
puppy
how much
killed my
damage?
goblin.
So 16 damage again.
Okay.
And I think at this point the pillar just fully shatters, and I'm just gonna
Yeah. I was gonna say you can only use it that much.
That's
Flurry
wild,
blows.
though.
Grabs an evil's corpse. Uses it as a nunchuck.
So I will be attacking unarmed again, but now at advantage.
And you do have reach, so you can strike him from there.
Uh,
16
does-
is a miss.
It's 17 with advantage.
Still a miss.
Yep. And last one, nat 20.
That's a hit.
So that's 10 plus 1
11 damage, boy.
plus 2d6. So plus an additional 6 damage.
So 17 total.
17 total damage. And I will. When you're prone, do you auto fail or do you have disadvantage on strength?
I don't think you have anything.
Nothing. It's just
anything
normal,
for
yeah.
strength. Yeah, nothing.
So it just doesn't have an effect on it?
Doesn't have effect now.
Just you're as strong on the
Uh.
ground as you are standing up.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm trying to pick what fucking open hand thing I'm gonna do to him because I hit one with flurry of blows. I'm going
You already
to.
attacked him 4 times. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'll. You know what? I'll push them. They may have to make another strength saving throw, and if they fail, it's the same DC. They are pushed 15 feet away from me,
Okay.
and I'm aiming for the water.
Is it strength or
It's strength.
he got a 14 plus 3.
It succeeds.
Okay.
So that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to. You see as he's sitting on the ground. You see as he like puts his arms in front of him, and he then like pushes them out, and you feel like a push of air around him, and you see as some of his bruises like disappear, and then he disappears entirely from in front of you. A second later, he's going to strike you from behind. 18.
18 hits.
And then a 17,
17 is my AC.
and then a nat 20.
Oh
Holy
my gosh.
shit!
Jesus.
I was
Oh,
literally
fuck.
holding on to all my luck, I guess. So the first 2 strikes. Oh, fuck, I have to do math.
How's Ryoma looking?
I'm not doing great, but I'm not doing terrible. I feel like I'll be dead.
25 initially, and then the crit is
Christ.
21 again.
I am
so
down.
that's-
I
okay.
don't know.
Yeah,
my
46 damage. Yeah, you're going
So you
going
all-
down.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
watch as Ryoma picks up this pillar, he swings it with like amazing strength, and he hits Nico. who goes down on that, and then Ryoma smashes it down over him. You see as Nico like kind of repositions on the ground, and then Ryoma doesn't see this, but he disappears like in a flash. He reappears behind Ryoma, takes out his knee, grabs the hair on the back of his head, and smashes his face into the pillar. And Ryoma is then just out fucking stone cold. And Nico stands up and he bows down to the two of them.
Mighty impressive. Not walk on over and smack him on the chest with a cure wounds and
You're just like, good job, buddy.
Cave my chest in.
If you don't break
Yeah,
the ribs, you're
7
not
health.
doing CPR right.
no, I mean it is represent. I say CPR. This ain't a cardiopulmonary resuscitation. This is Cliff picking you right up.
CPR you.
CPR.
Ryoma, you come to lay flat on the ground, and Cliff is like patting you on the shoulders. He stands up, and you like come to your face. Fucking
Wow.
hurts.
Now I know what fucking. I've forgotten his name already, but the guy at the carriage was talking about.
Yeah.
I know how he feels.
I forgot. Question, DM.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's because I didn't want to interrupt, but I figured this is some good information. I got some notes taken. Did my Eldritch Eyes see any magical things on him?
On him, or like things that he used?
On him, things he used, just in general. Like what kind of is he radiating any sort of magic or anything?
I'm gonna have you roll Arcana for me.
Okay, I'm pretty good with Arcana. Yeah, see, I got some good training, and I got the merchant's eye too.
So throughout the fight,
Yeah.
you noticed an odd thing about his eyes, where like it almost felt like there were a few points where it was it felt like like every single magical aura is like a thumbprint. Like everyone has this like an exact thumbprint, and you can identify people from it if you're good enough, right?
Yeah.
And there were a couple moments watching him where it felt like the thumbprint changed a little bit. And then also when he teleported at the end, you saw that it wasn't even like he was just moving at like the blitz speed. He was just gone and then back.
I woke up.
Like he just vanished completely.
Yeah. Like it was like he stepped out of the world.
Hmm.
And he looks towards Neville and Ryoma. You two are good fighters. Very impressed. Neville, your aura was very strong, not very effective on monks like me, but very good. Ryoma, you should work a little bit more on your kicks.
yeah.
I'm gonna kill you next time.
Okay.
Go ahead and try, my little guy.
Isn't Neville a woman?
And he, I apologize. Go ahead and try, my dudette. And then he steps forward and
Oh, we can cancel you now. Your vibes are bad.
He misgendered. Oh my lord! Everyone's
now we
gonna
have
hear
to
about
brand.
this.
Everybody let them know that the Aether Tide does not use proper pronouns.
The Aether
Anyways,
Tide is
he holds
discriminatory.
his hand out for a handshake towards Ryoma.
I'll shake it.
And he shakes your hand. Your key manipulation is good. Just make sure to focus a little more on the other person as opposed to your exertion on them, if that makes sense.
I understand. There's not a lot of things I can grab here. I just grabbed the pillar because it's kind of it. My whole thing is, fucking people up with. Your punches hurt a lot.
That they do, my little guy. And I didn't even show you the fun stuff.
Right, terrifying. How fucked up did they look by the end of the fight?
Up to the point where you got them like on their knees, they looked pretty fucked up. Like
And they healed
nice and
significantly, yeah?
yeah, they were like literally past bloodied, like you had dealt a significant amount, and then in a flash second they were back to like non-bloodied.
I'll look at them. I'll be like, I also didn't do some of the fun stuff I could have done, but
You used
The
so
next
many of your
time.
class features.
I still
Well-
have more stuff that I didn't do.
He winks. Maybe next time we can do something more dramatic.
Are you flirting with me?
No. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I wasn't gonna be
Do
opposed.
you
to
want to
that.
be flirting with him?
I was just.
I can if you need.
I don't. No, I don't need to be flirted with. I was just asking. Okay.
He nods his head and he turns and he starts walking back towards his other members. And as he turns back one last time, I have a feeling we're going to meet very many times. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Probably 7
Seven.
more times.
7
Probably
more,
at least
matter of
7.
fact.
What'd you say, Rioma?
At least 7.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Let's get
And
out of
he
here.
walks away. Neville, how do you feel?
Oh, in character or out of character?
Both.
Out of character is a really fun fight. In character, I'm going to research some very nasty spells right now because I really want to put him. I really want. I'm very upsetty spaghetti.
You're going to cast Take Out Large Intestine.
I'm going to cast You Can't Die because that's how spiteful I am.
Oh shit! Fair.
It's like, oh, next session, hey GM, can I cast Create Water targeting his lungs?
No, Neville's saying that Neville's gonna make that person unable to die, so they can't go where they want to go.
Oh, I mean that's
You're
just
a lich now,
imprisonment.
baby.
That's just no, that's just imprisonment. Just like they're unable to
Clearly
die. They're
not. They
conscious.
died in that prison.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stuck it with just to get some health back.
Yeah.
Are we doing
So-
anything else tonight?
I was gonna say, like, on the walk back, is there anything that you all want to say before we call it?
I just see 2 of them looking beaten and bruised. Well, suppose I'm just
Oh.
glad you came back alive
But-
at all.
By the
Oh,
way,
you
who else
waited.
wasn't Braum supposed to be also beaten and bruised a bit too?
What?
Because like we have the sigil warning.
I didn't cast
Or-
that spell today.
Oh, you didn't. Okay. Well, I should have been knocked out sooner.
Oh. No, I have to burn a 2nd level spell to activate the ring.
Okay.
But
I
then it
didn't know
lasts
that.
for an hour. Yeah.
He left you on your own. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna get into a fight. Hey, you got my back, right? Yeah, you got my
I
back.
didn't know if it was permanent or not. That's why I was like, oh, is it permanent? I was
No,
like, okay.
I have to cast the spell. I have it prepared.
Okay,
but I
that's
just
all.
Did not
Yeah.
cast it.
Lasts for like what, an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Still good.
All I'm gonna say is, I think we definitely could have taken them if we had to.
I don't know. That was one guy, and he knocked 2 of us unconscious, and the wizard would have gone unconscious a round earlier for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, and you would have been down like half. Ron would have been down like half their health.
Yeah, I would have lost however much health Weevil has, and then, I mean, before they disintegrated the 2 mages, there was still 2 mages there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it sucks. Obviously, there's going to be some negative impact with that sigil being there, but I feel justified in the way it played out.
I'm
I mean-
such an idiot. Is this guy, this hostage we got, is he a wizard?
Yeah.
I look at his spell book.
Braun just tosses you the book
Yeah.
as you're walking up.
Thank
Is there
you.
anything specific that you're looking for, or just in general?
In general, for next time. I don't want to do it right now.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
I'll-
Neville will study his spell book, basically.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. I'm tired.
Want to go lick your wounds? I get it. Let's go.
I mean,
Which
I can
number Paragon is Aster?
Aster is the 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a while before your god's gonna get pissed.
It's not my problem yet.
Exactly. See, that's the right way to look at it.
I'm a zealot.
You
I am
don't
also
worship-
problematic.
You don't worship Prin. You're fine.
All right. Do you have any final questions, comments, concerns?
I think Braun will just kind of take a head count and be like, everybody in this party feels good being here still?
Yeah, again, of course. That's why I joined it.
Alright. I reckon we take this man back, and how about we go hunt us a Bahir?
All right.
As long as he ain't got nothing else for us to do, sure.
I
Alright,
suppose that probably might
you-
happen.
You all begin your journey back to the city of Addis. Through this experience, you've learned a little bit more about your potential enemy for the rest of your visit in Paragon. You don't quite know what his motivations are, but you get the feeling they're not great. But you have gained a greater insight to his combat abilities. All right, and we're gonna call it there.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank everybody for watching. We'll see you guys when we play next. When are we playing next?
Up to y'all. I
man.
currently have Mondays off, and I've Saturday, Sunday, Monday off.
When is the next weekend? Bath is available.
Oh, that'd be 2
Ninth.
weeks from now. Yeah.
If we want to do a session sometime during the week and just make it a short one, that works for me.
Well, it's the 26th right now, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
26, and then that's the 7th you have off, right? But that'd be next
No.
week. No, that's May. Ha ha ha. Ha,
Yeah,
ha.
Yeah,
it's April 9th.
April 9th, yeah. Would be the next
But we
Sunday.
couldn't do it. We could do it shorter. Just tell me if you guys do it. We are.
Monday? The third? No, I'm doing D&D on the 3rd of Monday because we have to reschedule our group.
I'm
So-
good.
I can do
Tuesday,
Friday.
Friday, Saturday. Yeah, one of those two.
I can do Friday the 7th.
I can do Friday the 7th.
I can also
Okay.
do Friday the 7th. As this paper says.
We'll see
Okay.
you back on Friday the 7th, maybe. No
Maybe.
confirmation yet.
Possibly.
We'll see. Scheduling
Hmm.
conflicts are always the
Perhaps.
BBG.
Yeah.